So we're here, March. No, this is March. We just turned into March, and this is February BMX UNCLICKED news.
What the hell happened in BMX?
Yep, and we got Mike Jonas hanging out with us today. BMX legend in a way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good to be here.
67th best player.
Wow, it's actually raining in San Diego once again.
Wow.
That's rain smashing the house.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, that's a lot of rain.
That's a lot of rain. We're going to be fine.
Yeah,
though.
so
You got a nice house.
this is not a night episode,
No.
but we do have a new sponsor.
I'm so excited about this sponsor.
So I don't know if we're going to drink any right now because it's about 10 in the morning.
I'm having coffee, but I mean, I've had one of these in the daytime before. They're goddamn amazing.
Oscar Blues / Dale's Pale Ale. They are supporting the podcast. We're super thankful. They actually have been supporting Chris Fox and Fast and Loose Dudes forever. And
I'm gonna
there
do
you
a
go.
celebration.
There you go.
Thank you, Oscar
Celebration
Blues,
beer.
for sponsoring the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Same.
And then they had a obstacle at Swampfest, so they're doing stuff, and we're psyched to have them on board, and for me to say more dumb stuff on a regular basis, because that's a facility. Rue's knocking over waters.
That's awesome.
That
Beers.
was an IPA chugged at 10 in the morning. Thank you, Oscar Blues. This is going to be fun year.
Yeah, it's great to have sponsors in BMX like that.
Yes, for sure. So,
yeah, they actually sponsor like Dreamline. They've been sponsoring BMX stuff forever.
yeah, they've been involved for sure. So
Ooh.
hyped to have.
Those
Actually,
are good.
it smells good actually.
They were for an IPA. That is not even like heavy or nothing. I can't chug many IPAs, but just did that.
Damn, you chugged it.
Yeah.
He did chug it. One and done.
I'm literally drinking a coffee right now too. This is gonna get weird.
Sipping mine. You have to try this one now.
I chugged that one too.
Yeah.
Let me get a
Get a minute.
Mid
Get a
news.
minute.
You have to grab some more.
I can't lie. We already did, we have Mike Aiken podcast coming out after this, so we already officially sponsored by Oscar Blues. But this is the one. You know, sometimes we do them in different order. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
And I drank one of these in the day on that one too, and it's fucking
Yeah, it was
great.
good.
One beer a day thing. You know, it's nice. Got a little buzz, and then it kind of faded away, and I went through my normal day.
Hell
Yeah.
So 21 and over.
One a day.
Why is the cat being a gopher right now? What was that? Oh, the cat sees itself in the mirror in the bathroom. All right. Sorry.
He's gotten to the Oscar Blues.
Yeah. News.
Yes.
Always the same format. We go news, events, videos, and then Insta clips.
Okay.
Right. So do you? Let's
I made
kick
a
it
little
off.
list actually.
You
'Cause,
did?
February I was hurt for like 3 weeks, so I had more time to
Okay.
watch that.
First on the list, Dennis Anderson actually gets hurt.
Is that on the list?
Yeah.
I get hurt a lot.
Yeah. He gets through it good, though.
Yeah. Vans trip, I pushed through it. I was fine the whole trip, and I went on Odyssey trip right before that, filming in between. And then last day, I just kind of tweaked my ankle walking, like bailed on some rail and just tweaked it. But I knew it was like the sun was going down. It was the last day, so I just being dumb, adrenaline, rode on top of an injury. And yeah, it took 3 weeks to fix, and I was actually like about to go see a surgeon because it was just like almost getting worse every day. Saw a really good physical therapist, though. He was like my last resort before seeing Dr. Chow, the surgeon I use. And he put it back in place. It was just out of place. Yeah, he like just went to town on it for an hour and just like I don't know. Well, he said it wasn't fully dislocated. It was just your ankle sits like that, the bone, your leg and your ankle, and it was just up like this. So every time I'd bend this way, it was just felt like something was like broken or something. And then he went kook and put it back, and then it just freed everything up.
Crazy.
And literally driving home, I canceled the appointment with the
surgeon.
Yeah, and then like 3 days later, like I feel fine. It's been now I'm riding again.
Wow.
Went from thinking I was going to need surgery to found a good physical therapist.
Shout out to that.
Find a good physical therapist before you see the surgeon.
Wow.
I was really low. I was like, dude, I'm going to have to really be out for a second.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's always good to get stronger before surgery, before you actually consider surgery.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to have to do something.
All right. First up on news, we have Matt Cordova riding for T1. So I think we said that he was off of Verde, right? Last month or the month before.
Yeah, I think a couple months ago.
But it's super cool. I'm sure Matt's hyped. I think anybody getting on T1, I think, is always like a geek out.
Yeah, Matt Cordova. I didn't know that on T1 is amazing.
Yeah. T1 posted, I've been a huge fan of Matt Cordova since I first ever saw him, quite literally. I was on a trip with Chase, Hansen, Logan, and Perrick in Colorado back in October 2009. Overcast morning, turning in a boulder when I looked over and I could see a blur of yellow moving through the car windows that were in between where I was sitting in the van in the park. Blurry yellow was a crisp was going to go boom. He was maxing on the hip, high above as anything in his sight, and I still remember clear as day the whole van erupting. So I think that's the photo. That's like Matt. I think that's what because that's definitely an old. There's no hair.
Mm-hmm.
There's
that's dope. Matt is such a
sick.
like classic kind of core rider, and T1's a classic core brand that everyone will always be fans of. Matt and T1, and combine the two.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good combo.
So, shout out to T1. Shout out to Matt.
Yeah, that's dope.
Harrison Akari on Animal Pro. We should actually hold off on that one because we have that video that's really good. Yeah,
him and Casey's video, and then you dropped the animal video right after. Was him and Casey this month, or was that
was last month?
Okay,
yeah,
we already talked about that.
Albert Mercado on Premium.
Oh, it's awesome.
Do we have? We don't have.
That is dope.
It's like
San Diego brand, San Diego rider,
core BMX rider.
Do we have audio? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have audio. It says the Clash, but they're doing always sick with the graffiti stuff, and so shout out to Albert. I'm sure they'll be working on some more stuff too.
Yeah, Premium's dope, man. I've had like a huge revamp in the last 3-4 years.
Another one, Cole. Sorry, we added to this today. So Cole Volker bumped up to Fit Pro, but we will get to that video shortly. A bit of bad news: Craig Stevens, a longtime UK rider that lived in New Zealand, passed away.
No way. Whoa, is the same dude that made this Compass video?
Yeah,
what?
It's this guy. And so
how did he die?
He was there's audio.
This video is sick.
He's a volunteer firefighter, and I guess they were having some fires and floods out there, and he was helping to try and save a house, and a landslide killed him and somebody else.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
So, this dude's video is so cool, and it showed like he's such a genuine dude. He has a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so man. This video is awesome even without the news, but go ahead and give it a watch. All the links for all this stuff will be in the description.
And I'm pretty sure there's like a donation to his family too. I have it screenshotted because I wanted to donate.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's like that's like the thing I didn't even know it was this guy. I just
saw really?
I saw you guys post it, and I was like, oh, that sucks. Any BMXer that goes down, try and help out.
Yeah.
But I fucking watched this video and thought this dude was amazing.
So I mean, this whole video is like just kind of like his early days and all that stuff. Like it's such a cool video, no matter what.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. Like he quit riding forever.
Yeah.
And then got back into it. Now he's like he was in his 40s and
Wow.
Damn.
So
R.I.P.
Huge bummer.
BMX community, give a little bit to his family, help him out, because having no dad around's got to be the worst thing ever.
Johnny Rakey's on Odyssey. You knew this?
Yeah, I knew this, but I wasn't gonna say it. Hell yeah, Johnny. Yeah,
Odyssey team stacked.
Yeah, Odyssey team is stacked. This is like the last edition before they're like, all right, that's a team for now.
Wow.
They got a bunch of new AM dudes, a bunch of international dudes, and a bunch of sick new girls, and then Johnny, the newest pro. Paris and Johnny.
So just a minute long video, but what more do you need, dude?
Yeah.
There's some of the
It's almost. I was kind of stoked on a minute long Johnny video so I could process it.
Yeah, right.
It's like a minute's like, okay, I can process this. When it's like 4 minutes of Johnny, I'm like, oh geez.
Yeah.
Like, overload. Like a minute of his riding is like
Same
10
shirt
minutes
too.
of anyone else's.
Those technical tricks are so hard.
He's all like trick in, trick out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a cool human too.
Yeah.
Northwest boy.
Sick.
That is so fucked.
Anything with an X up.
Smith cab bar to X up lander to whip out. Yeah, Johnny.
Rue's back.
Rue's
Beating
back.
up the mic.
All right, from beer
What do
back
we
to
got?
coffee.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Oscar Blues. I'm gonna go back to that in a second.
This is the news portion, so I don't know. Is this an actual promo? No, it's just coming March 2023. So I think it's dropping on the 6th.
That's his premiere.
Yeah.
At Vans HQ. So I don't know if the video is actually dropping the 6th. Probably right around then though.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was okay. I thought it was on the 6th as well. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But Parker's video is also dropping this month too. You guys did the behind the scenes video. Was
Yeah.
that his actual banger, or is there?
No,
something
it's not
else?
his actual
Okay.
banger. It was a fun little concept we had because he's had his GT part came out that he was super hyped on. It didn't really get like the views that other
Yeah.
people's videos get.
Yeah.
And we're like, damn, like. So we just came out with that concept. It's kind of weird to like give away a clip from his part, but he wanted to like give one clip from his part to kind of show like the process
I think that's
of
okay.
it.
Yeah.
I think so too, and it's
Yeah.
going to be in his part still. And it was just kind of like something to hype his video up because our, the Friday videos we do get decent views. So he's like, well, that gets more views than my video part, so let's
Yeah.
just try it, And I think it shows how he's not messing around, even though he models and does all his art, like he's getting better and better. And
Dude,
like,
I've been
it's
such a
fucking
fan.
gap
Yeah.
X-up grind, dude, on
That's
a
insane.
9 flat 9.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys just got done saying the X-Up grind. So.
Yeah. I don't ride with him too often anymore, but when he rides, he goes in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to watch the video.
yeah, he's finding his niche. Like he loves rails and big stuff now. So
I think I've said it a couple times, but I enjoy when anybody's rolling up to a spot and you don't know exactly what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know,
his
like
bag of
sometimes
tricks
that
is
spot
getting
will
better and better.
and the rider, you're like, I'm pretty sure with like 85% accuracy that this is gonna be the trick, and then Parker, I'm like 22% or something
Yeah.
like that. Like I'm so low.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
And yeah, that wasn't gonna be his banger, but it's like probably gonna be in his like last
group.
5.
Yeah,
like
that's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
so it's one of his. But he's going in for it, and he wanted to show people a little teaser of like it's not just gonna be like some half-ass part, like it's
Fuck yeah.
something he's working
So
hard on.
and I think you facilitate because I hit them up, so I think it is dropping on our channel.
Sick.
So when it does drop, so I think it's either going to be. I think we're going to let Dax video part breathe and then drop it within a week after that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't drop anything around Dak's part.
Yeah,
I think it's
no
gonna be
way.
like I heard 14 minutes of
Fuck.
Dak footage. That's what I heard.
my
That's what I heard.
God.
That's what I heard.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I can't
We're
wait.
So lucky.
Jesse Gregory on Welcome to GT.
Dope.
Awesome.
Women's BMX
Yeah.
has been blowing up the last
Yeah, she kills it
couple
in
years,
this too.
last few months, 6 months.
I like those pants.
You should rock those pants. You look sick in those.
Yeah, the description that went along with it was pretty cool too, because we actually filmed like a non-BMX thing a couple years ago, and she was such a treat to work with on that, and Jeff Z was involved with that, shooting photos.
Damn.
And then so it was actually like a mountain bike edit for like just a promo for a bike, and she killed it on that, and just made such a good impression on Jeff. I think that they continue to talk. So
Yeah.
Sick.
and they
Yeah.
took her out to Swampfest along with Bethany and Bloom and that whole crew and Chelsea and stuff. So it was cool.
That's awesome that she's just riding everything.
Yeah.
Dirt, street.
So next
Do
on
you
the
keep
list.
up on BMX news very much, or is this like a nice little
is-
way for you to see into the month of BMX?
Just on Instagram, but this is a big refresher for me.
You definitely miss stuff because when the dudes help, especially Michael this month, helped on filling this little form out, and I miss stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like immersed in it, so it's impossible to catch.
Yeah, I'm so
everything,
hyped we started this because now I don't really have to worry. Like, I'm gonna see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get to
right.
see everything now.
Yeah, and then everyone can also
Not
watch
everything,
this.
but like a lot more than I would see because I get to sit in on this.
Nick Bonnel off of Fit. I don't know.
Off of Fit?
Yeah. So I don't know where that's coming from.
Didn't we
that
just
got-
have the news he got on Fit?
No, that was
Or
a
was
little.
that
He's been on
pretty
for a
very-
little while.
Okay.
Yeah, but
He's dope. AZ Shredder.
yeah,
right?
and I'll put a question mark on that one because I don't know the source of that. So hopefully we're not wrong about
Let us
that.
know in the comments.
And then
Fudger reads every one of them.
Jake Seeley on Animal hasn't
Oh,
officially been
wow.
announced, but they posted a clip of him. So that's surprising. He was off.
They
of
never announced it, but they posted a clip of him. So this is just us
I
assuming.
mean, as far as
but
I know,
it's a great assumption.
yeah.
That would be another really good fit.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
Because he was on Merit, wasn't he?
Yeah, so like when did Jake Seeley, so I'm not the only one. When did Jake Seeley start writing for Animal? so
Jake Seeley for Animal. Yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
Yeah. so there's that, and then we got
Damn, see, did not know that.
after Andy Garcia being off a Stranger last month, he posted this clip, and I don't think desktop, and he tagged Merritt. So maybe Andy Garcia on Merritt.
Hey, we're getting to the bottom of things
so
on
this
here.
this is some Michael Jimenez rumor mill stuff, paying attention to the small details. So shout out to him. A claw adds 4.
Okay.
So this is, so I don't get anybody's High Desert, Jay Richardson, Poor Homie Rich, and Pat Frayne on the claw, because I think this is an older post, but I don't think we ever talked about it. So
Wait, what?
So it's just like an AM
Hello,
Squad
San
thing.
Diego, and
Yeah,
then-
it was from 5 weeks ago. They made a video, I think, but
What? I never saw that.
maybe we missed it, or maybe it's not out yet. Maybe I'm just imagining. The Vital site is officially down. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
For good or
Yeah.
just like the server's down?
No, I think Kyle sold it a long time ago.
Yeah, so it got sold a while ago, and then the guy was
BMX,
supposed to
or
keep it
started
going.
working with him.
Yeah, started working with him, and then nothing ever happened. Now it's gone. So once again, the internet is not forever.
Yeah.
We all thought it was.
Log your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
save your shit,
Oh my
screen
God,
record
damn,
it.
dude, that's
all
probably
the
a lot of me and
articles.
Christian's beginning edits were
Yeah.
on there. They're gone.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, I guess you know what's funny is
Can't keep hoarding internet videos.
the
They're
the
gone.
YouTube
Gotta
is
make new ones.
the YouTube is still up, but it's called it's called Border Bike.
Biker board.
Biker board. Yeah, sorry.
You dyslexia.
Yeah, sorry.
name.
So
That's a cool picture.
Yeah. So the YouTube is still
Ooh,
up.
is
But
Kyle doing something else?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think it's the guy, whoever, or the person that bought it. I know he's affected. In fact, he's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then another weird one, Ride BMX started doing community posts 19 minutes ago as of now. So they're basically just, I don't know, they're just reposting old
Who
stuff.
is in charge of that? What?
So that's funny that there's one 19 minutes ago, though, after I posted
Hey,
it. So.
what is someone doing out there?
So I don't know. There's that, and then
So Ride BMX, how many subscribers does that YouTube have? Because you guys blew that up and had to completely restart.
Not that much, 365. But I think it's actually gone down.
Okay, because it used to have like one of the most. Because it was like Colt and Ride and bands. They all had, like,
so
big number.
I don't know. I mean, it got bought recently, so I'm sure they're having somebody, like the whole suite of brands got bought. So I think they want to do something with it, but who knows?
So weird though.
Yeah.
That we have no.
It's
clue
funny
who's
how- it's funny
uploading
how-
that
yeah.
on your guys's. That's you and Jeff.
I mean, it's easy. It's just like they're just like recirculating the post, but it's super.
I know,
weird.
but it's so weird
like,
that like who's doing that?
Yeah,
so,
like they're just trying stuff, but
We don't know who
some
that is.
social
Yeah,
media
like,
person.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's a good idea though. We'll see.
it would just be interesting if like if it's not a BMXer at all, just like
Yeah.
re-upload.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
come on.
they just like read an article and said to do that.
And then wait, is that the wrong? That's the wrong link, I think. It's supposed to be Brantmore riding for Fit and S&M, but that is not the correct link. But yeah, Brantmore riding for Fit and S&M. Oh, wait, no, riding not for Fit and S&M, right? Fit.
I don't know.
I think it's
didn't
just
see that.
S&M. How does the internet work? Brant.
Talk about Johnny being Odyssey again. Look at that man.
Look at him. Thuggin' in
Nicest
plaid
guy in
pants.
the
There you
world,
go.
throwing his hands up. He's like a talented fighter though. He actually like studies it and
Yeah, he's
not
riding
like he street
for
fights and whatever, but he like actually studies fighting.
S&M and Fit, I guess.
Cool.
It's weird that it's both. It seems like
He does a
most
lot of internet stuff. I see him on the internet all the time.
Yeah, so he
Like, is he early 2000s BMX or like does stuff
No.
with them? They repost him.
no, he has his own channel.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of like one of those things that people have to reach. He's supporting him, so it's cool. I wonder if he's going to be like going on trips and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
or if it's just like YouTube stuff.
That'd be good to see.
But and then
Is
Grace.
he a shredder or does he just kind of like just more like
He's good. Yeah, he's super good. He's not my.
Never
He's
seen him ride.
not my style. He's like kind of like a lip lords like that, like kind of textile stuff. But he's super good. So I fucking probably ain't shit. Didn't eat shit on a rail like me.
I love that clip, by the way.
Fuck.
You love
Yeah.
that.
You love it.
I mean, I love that you went for it.
Yeah.
I
It
wish you
was-
thought about it a little bit deeper first.
Yeah,
maybe,
that
but-
was that was my fault.
Yeah.
I wish you were there with us that day. You would
Yeah.
have been awesome to
That session looked really fun.
Yeah.
Except for that. It was like one
I
of the
know.
sickest days ever, but it had a really weird beginning. That
A little,
was like,
yeah, a little.
But him being okay was like,
Yeah.
if he wouldn't have like, his brain didn't function,
Yeah.
but his brain was coming back very fast. He was like, he's okay.
Do you
But
think?
it was scary.
Do you think you'll go back and get?
I mean, I'll just go and ice it.
That's
go
a
and
whole,
ice it.
Yeah.
That's a whole redemption episode.
Oh,
Fudger
yeah.
and I know you got it. I was never even scared. You're the least person I was scared to watch double peg it. That's
I
what's
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
know,
fucking
super
bunny hop
weird.
a little bit though before you hop on a 14 rail. That's a thing. You learn that.
Is it 14?
It's a 14.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
steepest 14
That's
ever,
I've
dude.
never jumped. I don't think I've ever jumped on a rail that steep
That's a
before.
steep rail.
Yeah, so I think I would just, I don't know, probably have to ice it. I don't think I'd ever want to double peg it again.
Yeah.
So
What would Amber think if we picked you up to go ice pick that rail? Would you be okay with it? Or would you be like, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know. She doesn't usually sweat it. I mean, you talked to her when I got home.
She was chilling about
yeah.
bringing you home
because it's not the
concussed.
first. It's not the first time, so I don't know.
Yeah. You should ease into it next time. Like go to a smaller rail first, and then.
Like Jonas.
Yeah, like Dennis did from my episode with the threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go to Dallas Park and do like the little like 3-stair rail, and they're like, all right, he's warmed up.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
I'm excited for the planning of this redemption episode.
Yeah, right. Greystoke Magazine, a spin-off of Dig, headed up by Scott Town. So it's like a mid-school focused BMX magazine. So
are they like bringing old photos back?
Yeah, I think it's funny is because when Ride Print went away, when we were actually in the process of like reformatting it, and I think we were gonna do, my memory's a little foggy, but I can't remember the exact amount of issues, but they were gonna be focused kind of, each one was gonna have a theme going forward, and the first one was going to be like a mid-school type thing. And there's just so many cool stories and things of people that have like fallen off and progressed but never got the love that they were supposed to, and rode a certain way and progressed things, and if they were riding now they would be like revered, that type of thing. So there's so many cool stories, and I think that's gonna be what they focus on. So hopefully fans of the mid-school have some print, and I think any print in BMX is cool. So did you get the new Dig?
I've had it in my hands a lot.
Okay, yeah.
There's like different trips. There's always like one floating around the van.
Yeah,
So I've gone through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't have it personally.
Absolutely, I got a copy. I was absolutely amazed at how big it was.
Amazed?
Yeah,
it was.
I was like,
amazing.
this is a fucking
It's a book.
Book.
It's a great
It's a book.
Wow.
Yeah. So shout out to them for keeping
so
print
good.
alive. Always a fan of that.
Well, another bit of news. I think it's called Pole Magazine. They
Pole?
were hitting.
Okay.
It's a race magazine, and like everyone gets it who like is in like whoever has like that membership that you need for racing, and now for like those UCI contests. But they're like putting freestyle into it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only know that because they hit me up for an interview, and I was like, "What's pole?" And then they told me what it is, and I was like, "That's cool." Like they're gonna like have freestyle.
Is it pull back or die?
No. Push through and live. It's a new magazine. Push through and live.
It's funny you bring that up because at Swampfest there was the jump over the bowl, and the lip on it said push through or die.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Because that's what I always thought the saying should be. Because like they ride the gnarliest steep quarters of pool coping and pull back or die. Like pull back and you die. What are you talking about? You have to like smack through that coping they ride.
Yeah.
I think it must come from like pocket airs or something. I don't know. I never actually asked. But I'm like, what the hell does that mean to you guys? Everything I've rode with them.
Situational.
Don't pull back on the stuff they ride. That's for sure.
Well, I was at Swampfest. It was Swampfest. Do you guys? I mean, what was your take on?
I
Swampfest
watched all the
this year?
footage.
Yeah.
It looked like so much fun.
Yeah.
Just like this crazy, dirty festival sort of thing. It almost seemed like a Burning Man, but for like BMX or something.
Accurate rendition.
Yeah, my girls never wanted to do any BMX stuff ever. Like, she never seemed interested in going to anything. She's like, I want to go to that next year. Like, she's like, that looks fun. Like, partying and like a bunch of cool people having fun. I was like, wow, like this is getting big. And my take on it, I live vicariously through the internet, like watching everything too. Me and Jonas have been hanging out, like keeping an eye on everything. And it looked amazing. And the one before it, I kind of felt like, is Swampfest going to die? Like that one kind of like, they pushed everything indoor. The rain happened. It looked like even Trey in the footage looked like he was like,
oh, you're stressed.
Yeah, like, dude, everyone's just shooting each other with fireworks and no one's riding really. Like, I was like, And then this one was like, to me, looked like the best Swampfest that's ever happened.
I think
as far as a fan of the internet and watching it.
Course-wise, it was definitely the best. There was the most rideable features. It was like everybody had something that wasn't absolutely frightening. You could ride, you could have fun. It was there was a castle in the middle. Like there was so much ride, and it was
BMX.
And the skate element, and those dudes were out there for a few days beforehand, so they were able to like be like, can you smooth this out and like make this?
And so a cement bowl, right?
Yeah, and they made a fucking cement bowl. So
it's insane. And the skaters that are there are like legit skaters. Like, I mean, whatever collabing industries ain't a bad thing when you got skate money coming in a little
Yeah,
bit, because
yeah,
skate
yeah.
money's big money.
And,
Like,
I
it's
mean,
a different level.
those
Like they
dudes
got
killed
some
it,
money
too.
to hand out in jams and events. So
Yeah.
nothing wrong with skaters being a part of our stuff. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. It was cool. It was cool to have like skate kind of be like the side element, you
Yeah.
know, like so.
Yeah.
And like I think local skaters showed up too, and I think also not fans, attendee wise, I think it was one of the better ones. as
Mhm.
Yeah,
well.
it looks sick.
So,
I think if they add like a somewhat like big name band to it to bring like normal
Yeah.
people in, it could be like 100,000 person kind of festival surrounding BMX.
Yeah.
Like really could. Like
That's
that's
a good-
like the one. Now they got skating coming in. A bunch of legit skaters are coming. That's sick. And if there's like some good bands, like that'd be like, if you want this thing to be huge,
Yeah.
just a couple good bands would just
It-
fucking be insane.
Mm-hmm. It
Could
would
be a
make it a
real festival.
destination that everyone just kind of wants to gravitate towards.
Turns into like Florida Burning Man.
Yeah.
Like actually, that'd be
Florida
so
man
crazy.
on fire.
Oh man. BMX just becomes the biggest sport ever because of Swampfest. Who would have thought? I think it's happening.
There was a bunch
Trey's
of-
doing it.
There's a bunch of influencers there, and like
I saw that, too,
and then
like-
like some kind of like random big name YouTube channels or something. Like
Wow.
I don't know. So
Yeah, there's a dude that we're watching, that kid who can like double back from on a snowboard. He's a really good skater. And then he rides BMX. Like, weren't we just watching him, or Jaden was showing us?
I don't think I saw that
Or
one.
maybe it was before you came into town. But he was the one who belly flopped off the castle.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he's,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
big on
Yeah.
whatever, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there's like people that don't even ride showing up to it.
Yeah,
Like,
they ride
it's
and they do crazy things, just
Mhm.
like with their own body.
It's sick. I saw skaters jumping on the bikes too. Like everyone's
Yeah.
just
You don't
kind of
get
like
that.
playing. Like it was bike riders dropping down on skateboards. Like that man. Shout out to Trey and shout out to anyone involved, the Fast and Loose guys, everyone that helps with Swampfest, because that's a sick event.
Mm-hmm.
Never been still, but one day.
Yeah.
The one thing that didn't get done was the jump over the bowl, and
No one did that.
Nobody did it, and then at some point, I just random conversation like overheard somebody was like, "Where the fuck is Dennis Anderson? He needs to flip that fucking
Ah,
thing."
man.
Dennis would have done it.
No, I'm actually like, I need another bike, because I know I would go and be like, I don't want my bike to get messed up because I'm going on a trip tomorrow. That's like my thing. I'm like, I know I'm going to go and not want my bike to fall in the swamp, but I need a bike that I don't care about, and I'm fucking going to ride everything.
Yeah,
That's always been my problem, and I'm actually building the bike right now.
hell yeah.
Just need to, I just keep putting my old parts
Bike
onto
number
it.
3.
Yeah, it's gonna be my lake jumping bike, like, or just like water bike. I can just do like whatever I want with it. Like I need that bike. 'Cause
Hell
summertime
yeah.
would be fun just to jump in. There's this gap trail I want to do in San Diego, but you have to jump into the bay. So there's a lot of
Okay.
stuff I need this bike
Yeah.
for. Swampfest and all this water shit I want to do.
Yeah,
Be
so
useful.
shout out to Trey.
Shout out, man.
And shout
Killing
out
it.
to everybody that helped out. Boone, Marcel, fucking Hot Dog Dave, and
Chris
you know,
Gregson for being the skate
Gregson,
influence. Fucking love Chris.
Yeah.
Like he's the one who's bringing skateboarding to that
And then-
event, which is great for BMX when we collab with those guys.
And then I saw lots of comments about Corey as well, but Corey's fine.
What
That
happened?
fucking fall is brutal.
We never saw
dude.
the fall. No one saw
my-
it.
Oh my god.
If you weren't there, we didn't know what the fall was.
Did I haven't put it out yet. I wonder if I have it.
Oh, you have the clip.
Yeah, we
I
were
don't
like,
think I
he
do.
fell. We kept seeing his face in his Instagram post and things like that, and I never
He-
saw the clip.
Looked like he survived it. Okay.
He
but,
did,
like,
but it was so scary.
Did he
It
get
was
knocked out?
no, I don't think so.
That's good,
He had a
'cause he's
helmet.
had
He
a
had a
couple
helmet.
bad
He had a
knockouts, so
helmet
he
on.
doesn't need it
He
anymore.
may have been a little concussed.
yeah.
But it was not fucking cool.
Dude, some of the dudes from like GKC Fest were there even. Like
What's-
Trevor
No
Jacob
way.
used to have a festival. There's
Oh,
our
yeah, yeah,
snowboarder
yeah.
friend who does everything too. And I seen a couple of his friends were out there, like just dudes who love a good time.
I wonder.
They don't ride or skate. I saw like footage of them. Like the dude had the cinder block on his nuts, and someone was hitting it with the sledgehammer. Did you see that? Or even
No.
There's so much shit that goes on. You probably missed a bunch of stuff.
The craziest clip. One of the craziest clips I saw of that was some dude doing double backflip on like a 4 foot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like
Do you want me to find the Corey clip? Because I'd have to go
I
on
don't
the
care.
other
I don't want to
computer.
see someone
Yeah,
fall.
I mean, it was
I don't
brutal.
care,
Dude.
no.
It was
Yeah.
so basically what
Oh,
happened.
yeah.
Literally, it was the very beginning of the Fast and Loose Jam, and
in the bowl.
in the bowl,
Dang.
and it's crazy because Corey was like, "Back up! Like everybody needs room on the deck because everybody wants to watch, and it's like there's not that much deck space."
Yeah.
And so he's like, everybody needs to back up, and people backed up a little bit, and Corey, I'm pretty sure it was his very first drop in. And he goes around a couple of times and airs like the 4 foot quarter or 5 foot quarter on the shallow end of the bowl, and he's coming back in and he just catches Josh's handlebars, Clemens' handlebars, and he's literally, and I think he was like coming in and he knew he was going to
freak
case, so he
accident
was
kinda
like
fall.
case checking, like he was like purpose casing in his
Yeah.
and he stuck his back end over. and it caught Josh's bar.
Yeah, he's so good at those too.
Yeah, and it like
That's weird. He got all those like scabs on his face because the
No.
bowl seemed pretty smooth.
dude, it was like it was so scary.
Yeah.
It was not a cool fall at all, and but thankfully he's okay. So just
Dang.
beat up, like it had MRIs, had X-rays, had everything
Damn.
else, and
Is
he
that
was
gnarly?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was brutal.
Wow.
Dude. I haven't put the video actually corrupted. I like edited it all perfectly done, and then it warned me before, and I was like, ah, fuck it,
Yeah.
and then it crashed, and I lost everything.
Bummer.
And I've just been so tired from
You've made so many videos too. I'm like,
I've been so tired, so I
Yeah.
was just like, I just can't cut it again.
go
so.
on ourbmx and watch.
Yeah,
all the
there's a
videos.
lot of videos. I'm sure there's a shitload more that I haven't seen. The Bloom actually did a really good job of covering the event too. They have a really funny
Really?
video of
That's the whole women's
yeah.
BMX website.
Let's see if we can. They have like
old Matthias interview. I think he was like 16.
yeah, it was probably an old ride
Sorry.
one. Is it right? Like just like just them being funny as hell, like going around interviewing people and stuff like that. So super funny.
Obviously, this is gonna be very nice. These splinters here.
just a whole behind the scenes video. So they were
Nobody made it through that, huh?
some dude basically like did it and like almost did like an open loop and
Yeah.
then just like
This
plopped
whole idea
into the
came from,
water.
remember GKC Fest? They had
Yeah.
one of these.
Yeah.
And no
So,
one did it
I-
either.
No. So scary.
dangerous.
I guess they brought a loop and then it was like falling apart, so then they remade him one and then it was like too steep apparently, and like so but they
Oh.
were people ate shit.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Just fall out of the top straight to your
Yeah.
head. Yeah, man,
Um,
he's doing something big.
Yeah.
Swampfest is turning into something big.
And
It already is big, but it looks like it just seems like it's going up from here. Like I said, the last one was kind of like, what's happening? And then this one,
yeah,
just
the weather
exceeded all
definitely
expectations.
messed up the last one. So.
Kyle, hi Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. And very similar to Swampfest, we have the Carlson Olympic update.
Nice,
Oh,
thank
awesome.
you, Kyle.
What's up, everybody? Let's get right into this. The first World Cup of 2023 just took place in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia. At this point, in addition to the World Cup itself, the riders are basically competing for spots in the World Championship in Scotland this August. The higher the country is in the UCI ranking, the more riders they can send to the World Championship. There is still no official word on how riders will qualify for the Olympic Urban Series. Hopefully, we will have that information soon. Could be based on standings of a certain date. It could be based on the overall UCI ranking. It could be based on something completely different. We really don't know. Kicking things off with the women, Hannah Roberts is back on top. Hannah put down a solid run that included a double tail whip air and a flare. To be completely honest, it was not the best run I've ever seen from Hannah, but it definitely deserved the top spot at this event. Jackie Sun from China, who took the first place spot at the last World Cup in Australia, took second place. She had standout big tricks on the box, like a straight double tail whip and a 360 tail whip straight to the pedals. She's continuing to be a force to be reckoned with in the women's class. Paris Benangus took third. Paris may not have the biggest tricks out there, but her bike control stands out far above the rest of the women. My biggest takeaway here is very similar to what it was at the last World Cup in Australia. These Chinese riders are for real. 3 of the women in the top 5 are from China, and these riders are still vastly inexperienced.
Wow.
A few of the staples in the women's
Wow.
class have not
That's
been as
crazy.
consistent as they were in the past, and with some new blood breaking down the door, this class may look drastically different going into the 2023 Olympics. Also, word on the street is that China may be looking to recruit a coach to help these women along the way. Seeing as how these ladies are already performing, if they're able to bring in somebody with a mind that knows how to stay at the top consistently for a long period of time, it could really be the X factor that pushes them to the top. On the men's side, Rim Nakamura's semifinal run was probably my personal favorite run of the whole event, but he wasn't able to put it together in finals and ended up in 12th. Also, for the first time in quite a while, Anthony Jean-Jean did not make the final and finished in 18th. Logan Martin once again took the top spot doing what he does best, and that's putting down difficult, consistent, dialed runs. It's not new to Logan, but seeing him do triple whips both ways in his runs really stands out to me still. Marcus Christopher took second place with a wild run that started off for a brand new one for him, a 360 quad downside tail whip. I think this was Marcus's best showing yet at a World Cup, and it really shows that he's a contender to win these big events. Brian Fox rounded out the podium in a third place spot with a run that was packed full of flips and spins. Brian started things off with a crazy double flip transfer and also stomped a flare downside whip transfer over a channel that was really cool. Brian's been putting in a lot of work lately and it's really showing, and this is a big result for him. As I previously mentioned, riders are trying to win spots for their countries in the World Championships.
Here, let's go ahead and pause it there and we'll watch the runs and then come back in. You sent me all the runs. It's great. It's crazy when you think of Brian Fox started his run with a double flip transfer. Like
Oh
what
He
the
does.
like,
He's
how do
been
you
doing
do
that.
Oh, did I just close the window?
Yeah, it still blows my mind that people are just doing that as
Wow,
starter.
This is great. Kyle's doing this for us.
Yeah,
now, 'cause
I
that is-
appreciate it so much. So we'll start with the women.
This is how we stay in tune.
Yeah.
The visualization a reality here in Saudi Arabia.
Visualization a reality.
It's like the opposite of what we just watched.
Yeah, right.
Into position and dropping in. 60 seconds starts now.
And someone throws a rattlesnake on the floor. Get that drunk guy out of here.
Well, the course looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. I was just pretending it was Swampfest.
Yeah, right.
Oh no,
That
She
course
ran
looks-
into Scooby.
That course is so fun.
Grabbing the transition.
Yeah, hitting that wall over there, getting the
Dude, it looks like
speed,
it's in the middle
all
of the
sparks,
desert.
No-hander,
It
perfect.
is.
Great
Yeah.
tuck with the no-hander straight
It
into the
is.
bar
It's just
spin.
like
Hannah
there's the
Roberts
pyramids in the
halfway
background.
mark, 30 seconds. Let's see if Hannah can get the tail whip.
Whoa.
That was
Wow.
wild.
Tail whip. That was a big move, especially halfway
it's
into
big.
Hannah's run.
Dude, that course
Getting
is
a
so
quick
sick.
Wall ride, charging back over.
Should just do all these in
There's
San
the
Diego.
no-hander on the hip. Hannah looking to put some big moves in. Bar spin, 12 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like it's
to work with.
surrounded by like
Here she
mountains. Huh?
goes,
Yeah.
big flare, transferring from that quarter into
Like
the
I know
bank.
Saudi Arabia is the desert,
Yes,
obviously, but it looks like
Yeah.
they like took the ramps
Flip
out to
180
the city,
Yeah.
out of the city.
And there is a bar spin. USA's Hannah Roberts putting down a full run. You can see how it.
All right.
Those are big ramps.
Those
These are
big
filmed
ones.
really well too.
Yeah.
Like where is this streaming?
Get more energy
Or is it just
a
for-
run, dropping
This
it
is
right
on
here.
Feast's channel, so
Okay.
Big 360.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
she kills it.
Off, amazing landing.
That was
perfectly in
huge.
that
That was
landing.
nice.
That 360 tail whip was a big trick, one of the biggest we've seen of the competition. The fact that she went all the way across
what?
and this time a double tail whip on
So
the box
steezy.
jump.
Yeah, what's
Having the
going on
smooth
here?
Consistency of the back end. Jackie Soon turning things up right now, wanting to be on the top. Really looking at the strategy, as you said. Riders doing one run, getting it done, and right now Jackie just putting everything on the line.
Wow, man. The level of tricks that she's pulling out, like that 360 tail whip and that double tail whip, amazing. to
there's a
see.
lot more blank airs, but
I don't
But
feel
it-
like there
I-
is though, because she does little cans,
Now
little
she's
ETs,
got
Yeah.
speed
little.
going. She's
Even
got
though she keeps
some
X
speed
upping,
going. 450 there.
dude. Like
but
to
like
me,
Hannah blew her foot off on the double whip.
that's why I'm freaking
Yeah.
out that this, unless she falls or something, but this run is
very hard.
better.
You saw the bike control and ability to pump
Yeah.
it around.
Oh
and
my
that is a
God,
full
judges.
pull for
I'm gonna
China.
go ahead and say it. In my opinion, that run was that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That was a better run to me. Hannah's amazing, but that was a better run.
Yeah.
Way better.
And also
Like
talking
hands
about
down.
our next rider, Paris
Girl Paris.
Benitez.
Yeah, she went home for 4 days from riding street for. She went on the
That's-
Odyssey trip, came to my house, 10-day Vans trip, and then she just went to this. Like
That's savage.
she is not riding foam pits or.
Yeah.
She wasn't even riding skate parks.
Roof drops.
BMX
Yeah.
Full Rider of the
Yeah,
Year.
Paris.
We're about to see why Paris Benengues is always a crowd favorite.
Yeah, she's got an amazing.
What's her
flow in
opinion
ride.
on these things?
Yo.
Like, does she like I need to do a fucking double whip or anything like that? Does she care?
No, she doesn't. She
Yeah.
kind of gets pushed really hard to be like to win them, and
Yeah.
she just wants to ride. And she just
Wow.
one hand or one footer to can-can. That was sick. Yeah, she just wants to ride her bike and
Yeah.
like push women's BMX
That was sick.
and push herself. That's what she loves.
But not like in the trick sense. Like she's not feeling the pressure to be like, oh, you need to do.
She
like,
does have a lot of cool tricks. She was like telling us she wants to learn, but apparently like they just want her to do stuff that
Do
she
her
doesn't
thing.
care about.
Oh,
So she's
really?
always like getting
Paris got some
a little bit
amazing
of pressure
style,
to
the way
do
she
tricks
fixed those
she's not
wall
really
rides.
into, and she wants to learn 360 can-cans and stuff.
Yeah.
That 10-second buzzer. If Paris can put something solid like that, no
Yeah.
can, it's gonna favor
That was a
her
sick
forward.
run.
The end
Paris
of
is like
run
the
is looking to be
Peraza
very
of the
close.
women's
Yeah.
class,
Yeah.
you know, where it's like cool trick choice, like all respectable, all difficult, cool
Hell yeah,
lines, cool
Paris.
amplitude, the whole
Flowing,
thing.
keeping
Yeah.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a sick run.
Good old Jackie's son though.
Yeah, she's literally like working on video parts and going to that
Yeah.
while everyone else is like in a training facility,
Should we-
going to the gym in the same skate park.
We'll start with Rim's semifinal run. That was Kyle's
Right
favorite.
now we're looking at Rimu Nakamura out of Japan.
The Japanese riding
Oh, yeah, I saw this on
sensation. He
Instagram.
was competing
Yeah.
in the
I think someone
Tokyo
posted this.
2020 games. He was a favorite going into them. He wasn't able to medal, but Rim is such a talented rider. I would not be surprised if he's on that.
I wonder how
podium
hot it
in
was.
Paris.
I just assumed
It
that
doesn't look
was-
hot. He's got a
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
unless he's out of his mind. 'Cause he's got a long sleeve flannel underneath that t-shirt.
Wow.
Bar spin to turn down. Look how many tricks that Rim has put on already, and he has 20 seconds left as he goes high on that flare bar spin backflip.
Super consistent, like a Swiss watch.
Who's announcing this
I
with
don't know.
Daryl?
He's got
10 more seconds. Let's go.
a
Rim.
smooth, like, Eastern European voice.
Yeah.
Drew up BMX, backflip with the can.
Yo.
That was
Like a
great-
Swiss watch.
That was a great run.
Japan, he has
So clean.
Like a Japanese watch.
Yep.
Brian Fox.
well, 1080,
He's been putting in the work. Moved,
Yeah.
to, moved to Woodward East
Second
and
run, looking to start it out
is
with the
coming
double
in.
back
Ooh.
transfer.
He
Oh my
shoulder
God.
dipped.
Do it. That is the red carpet entrance. Brian Fox with the bar spin to tuck no-hander, letting
That's
Yeah,
his
he
how
said
you do
he like made a
Spending
formal
lot
post
of
that he was
time
skipping the
at
triple
Camp Woodward,
challenges,
3 times around.
which
Yeah,
he like
he's-
is done. He's always done like traditionally really well at them.
Hitting the
He's
sparks,
want, he's
truck
dope.
driver
He
over
wants to
it.
be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Whoa, big height on that flare
Ooh.
with the bar spin and then putting the throttle
Cranking.
down, charging back with the flare tail.
Whoa, that was wild.
Fox right now is
I wish they would
really
have kept
in
that same
pocket.
the other
He's
angle.
got. Oh no way, dude. He's got it.
It's a huge run, Daryl. 720 over
He's-
the spine right there.
He's so sick because he's got that like Dave Mira style where he does huge quarter pipe tricks too.
Yeah.
Division, Pure Can and Suburban Cycles, 10 seconds to go. Fox 360 look back. Let's see if he can get a final thought as he bar spins. And this is going to be time. Tail
I can
whip,
see
and
it, a
that
little
was
gassed at the end of the
buzzer
run,
spin.
you
Will
know,
not
like
count,
kind of
but what
like
would-
it compared to probably what we're gonna see is those dudes that Logan
Yeah.
just keeps it where it's like
Logan
you're
go-
negative 5 seconds. Stop doing tricks,
Yeah, he
Logan.
can go
you
for a
know?
minute and a
yeah.
half.
So
Yeah, that run was amazing though. Good job, Brian. You're
Yeah,
on
that's
it. You learned a
awesome.
lot of good like quarter pipe
Also
tricks
is
too.
being
Dial now.
cheered on
This is
rides at
dude.
Bruce's Brewhouse
America's
Ramp.
got the
It has
heavy
some
hitters.
influence from Nick, and I know Nick is watching right now. Oh, man.
Beast.
A 360
4.
triple downside whip.
I believe
Quad,
it
fool.
was
He looks
3 times
strong.
around.
He's strong.
Look at this as we are
Oh, so they didn't even know it was
Rockstar
3?
DK
Or they didn't even know it was
announcer
4?
did.
Grand
Yeah.
Rider rip things up. There's such a force and
Damn.
power and finesse out of Marcus
Yeah,
Christopher's
he's a
riding.
little
Those
pit
are
bull.
things that usually are not
Dude.
That was so
Dude.
slow.
formula that
All
we are
right.
witnessing
Am I
right
gonna be mad
now.
about the judging again this one too?
Wow.
Oh
Whoa.
my God, dude, this run is
Look at that
bangers.
right there.
You saw that he met his bike halfway through that first spin and kept the rotation going. What?
No way.
Whoa.
No way.
That was a
Feel like you
flare,
need slow motion
double
replays
downside
of
Yeah,
whip.
right.
everything.
Haven't seen
I
that
heard
before.
I heard there
Dude.
was some controversy about this one, so
Bit of speed going.
Marcus Christopher, Team USA.
No
540
way.
flare, able to
Jeez.
keep
Like he
Silver
should have
side
won.
down on the tires.
Yeah.
360X up, final thought. Big flare.
Yo.
Yes, exclamation point right there at the end of the
Whoa,
run.
dude,
Beautiful
this
stuff.
Holy
Olympics is
crap.
That
gonna
was
be insane.
so powerful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that run was so sick.
all right, let's see. Now we got Logan's.
Okay, don't piss me off, judges.
Speed on what? Biggest
Okay, that was
air
insane.
so
savage.
far over the center box jumps.
Different line than
He
everybody
just makes
else.
everything look way too easy.
Yeah.
That was
Incredible.
switch double
Big
down
trick,
whip
but
so
then
high.
executed so perfectly. 720 double bar spin over the box jump. Great.
Logan
Okay,
is
as of
so
now.
consistent. He's actually a
Oh, no,
five-time
Mark.
X Games gold
Oh my
medalist.
God,
Switch.
switch trip
Yeah.
whip over that gnarly transfer. Flare down
We're
whip.
seeing Logan Martin doing Australia proud as he kicks that
Whoa.
around
Yeah.
3 times, I believe, on the spine.
Yeah, and amazing.
got a
to
lot of
see
switch
he did
stuff.
a triple tail whip opposite
Whoa.
just before that. The judges love to see that 540 flare right there.
Logan is so dialed. He rides in his backyard masterpiece ramps where he's got all the boys over all the time, and they are just having the
Dude.
sessions light up, and you are seeing the dialed rider who is just smooth, Mr. Gold Medal himself.
Yeah, how the fuck do you do that? A straight flare? A straight flip?
I think Marcus won.
Yeah.
That was insane, but
Yeah.
that was ahead of Brian, but not. Marcus Christopher's run was fucked up. That was fucked up, but
Yeah, I
his
don't
was
know how
re-
the fuck you judge those things. I would never want to judge that,
They're pretty comparable, but man,
especially in the moment. When
Yeah,
you have
those
somebody,
were very
when you have
comparable.
Somebody tapping. you,
yeah,
like,
those were very comparable.
Make a decision. Make a decision. You
Yeah,
know,
they have
like-
to be
Very
quick.
comparable. I'd have to
Oh,
watch
God.
those like 5 more times to
Yeah.
actually make it. But yeah, I can't say who won that one. I gotta watch. Those are.
What does the judging look like for that? Do they have like a couple judges going?
I think there's a few in a
There's
few
a
different
few,
countries
yeah.
and stuff. But
Yeah.
man, yeah, actually, I can't say Marcus won that. That was close.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
were both.
I heard there was some I heard some. I just like internet stuff or whatever. Like that.
All the switch stuff
stuff.
Logan's doing, like that is so insane. So you can't like Marcus had like the bangers that no one's doing, but Logan's, those were
I
close.
don't
Yeah, it looked like he was pushing himself really hard on that.
And there was a variety of stuff too, but I felt like in Marcus's run, like
But
the
Logan
like
was
the
doing
decade,
transfers,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
big transfers that you can't see from those angles. Like he was going from like that box to box.
yeah. It's sometimes when these things happen,
Switch
and you're
trip
like,
looping
I'm
from the
like,
spine
I'm
to
like,
the
all
box
right,
lip.
you know, like the judges are like, oh, he should win. I'm like, well, I don't know anything, you know, like I don't think that they're wrong. I'm just like,
Those
my
two,
opinion
Yeah,
is-
exactly.
those two would be
So,
that comes
yeah.
down to opinion.
All right,
They tied.
back to Kyle.
They tied. Both 99.8s.
Let's make sure we didn't miss
Ships,
anything.
the higher your ranking, the more riders you can send. And currently, those rankings are on the women's side: first place USA, second place Germany, third place England, fourth place Switzerland, and fifth place Colombia.
What
On
about
the men's
China?
side, first place USA, second place Australia, third place France, fourth place England, fifth place Japan. Now, this UCI ranking tracks the last year, but not year to year. It's constantly going. So with that being said, a lot of the results that are still counting towards this current ranking will be overridden as more time passes. So you can expect a lot to change in these rankings, and you can also put a lot more weight on events that happened more recently. So expect some big changes there, and expect things to really heat up when the qualification process for the Olympic Urban Series is formally announced. Next up, as far as
So it's interesting. So they like take the last year, and then like when a new event happens, the old scores fall off, which is a very weird way to do it. You know, you would think like, all right, we're opening up this season of
Yeah.
like the scoring, and like this, so now we're 2 events in, and this country's in the lead, you know, but it's like going off of the previous year.
Yeah.
So kind of weird, right? So that's why why Japan or China's not in there.
Okay.
Because it's like it's taking all of like 2022 results as well, and once it goes along, those events in 22 fall off the scoring. Weird way, like it's like a
So you have to
rolling
stay,
like a rolling
really
score.
consistent for a long time.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't.
You'd think after the Olympics, like restart.
Yeah, you would think
It's
that.
like hard to
Yeah.
even explain it to someone.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
always been
It's
hard.
always
That's why
that
thank
way.
God Kyle's doing it, because even he's like, I'm not really sure, but this
Yeah,
is
who
what's
knows?
going on. Yeah. He has the best knowledge, and he's still saying some like, it's like they haven't clarified this or that.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, imagine. So
Cupsco will be Montpellier, France in May. Here in the United States, the first stop of the 2023 USA BMX Freestyle Series recently went down in Orlando, Florida. The event featured a ton of great riding from the next generation of talent that's climbing this ladder. Notably, Colin Ackerman took the top spot in the expert class. Colin is a rider that's climbed the ranks of the series in the previous years. He also recently started getting hooked up from Colony, Dan's Comp, and Monster Army, so the industry's taking notice. I'm excited to see what's in store for him for the rest of the year. The next stop of the series will be going down March 17th and 18th at Claremont Skate Park in San Diego. Shout out to Gary Young. This is exciting because it's an iconic park with a ton of history that resides in one of the epicenters of BMX in the world. There's a jam on Friday, the contest is on Saturday, so come out and join the fun. Hit usabmxf.com for more information. That's all I've got for you. Have fun out there.
Thanks, Kyle.
bye, Kyle.
He's the man.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
That's
doing
cool.
that.
Yeah, no, I am very informed. That was awesome.
Well, I'll be at Claremont. I assume you'll be there.
What is it?
Claremont, March. No, in
March.
like 2 weeks.
Cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm gonna make a
almost in
video or
March.
not, but probably should.
Why not?
Probably should.
Send one of those employees out there to do it.
I know, right? You in?
He's looking for employees. Been looking for employees for a
No,
long
I got
time.
an editor now. We're
Yeah,
doing, we're
you got a
doing
good
stuff,
crew
so.
now. It's happening.
We talked about the Jam Circle coming, and now it's here. So definitely cool to see a U.S.-based flat event. Flat events always have a different, like it's like the lifestyle and the whole experience. So super cool that this got put together.
Flatland's sick.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna turn it down so I don't. Whoa, that was crazy. Prosthetic leg. I always have music problems with these videos, and then I try and get them up quick, and I'm like,
Why?
fuck.
Because it sounds quiet in our headphones, but it's actually loud.
Yeah, like I mean, you
So I was
never know.
wondering
You
about
never
Kyle. It seemed
know.
kinda
Like
quiet.
it's like sometimes the claims can get dropped. I appeal it or whatever. But
Oh,
then it's
the
like
music in the
yeah,
background.
it just takes. Sometimes it takes a while, and like sometimes shit's just like blocked. So.
Flatland is rad, man.
Yeah.
It's like
But what a cool looking event, right?
Yeah.
Like cool
Looks
place.
so
Yeah,
cool.
so
they always do the coolest stuff.
I wish
So-
I was good at it.
yeah, right. Video of all of
Practice
it.
every day for 8 hours for the next 15 years.
I know.
And you'll get there. That is the hardest. It is so hard. But it's easier on your body, I guess. Well, probably not, actually. You don't slam as
different
hard.
ways,
Yeah, it's just different. So
Thought there was a
so
video.
challenging.
Yeah. Off the couch jam from Lux.
Yeah, and Boyd.
And
I think
Boyd.
Boyd started this.
Oh, is it?
It's Boyd's jam, yeah.
You know more than me.
Yep. I don't know more,
But
I know.
links to all this stuff will be in the description, as I've said like 6 times. But
Yeah.
but fuck.
Yeah, shout out to Boy because it's
Yeah.
definitely his jam.
And he had that Bali edit. We're not.
Yeah, that's on my
but-
list.
Oh, okay. didn't know
I mean,
that.
when you get to the videos or whatever.
Yeah. Just a cool. Even the Bali edit was just a cool edit. Even
I thought
though
it
if
was
like,
rad.
yeah.
For
It's like
especially
that's
for hurting himself and getting sick.
It's
like,
kind of what
killed
you
it.
talked about. I think at some point, like yeah, show the lifestyle of it. If you get hurt, it's like you're still fucking
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You
And he
know,
made
like
it,
that
it was
type
really
of thing.
real
Yeah.
and really cool.
Yeah.
And he still fucking Boyd is so
Oh, yeah.
talented that
Yeah.
he looked like he rolled his ankles terribly and still just got down.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. I was like, your ankle is purple and you rode 3 days
You could
later.
tell
pushed
after
through.
his
Yeah.
ankle was rolled, he was just riding so smooth, like still
Yeah.
doing the sickest stuff,
Yeah.
but he was like riding perfectly. He
Um,
wasn't landing flat anymore at all.
Yeah, I felt for him.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I feel that on the ankle thing.
Videos. Did I bring it? Oh, can you grab? There's like a DVD on just on the other side of the chair. Oh yeah, you got headphones on. Sorry, should have warned you. 1030D full length DVD from dudes in Southern California. Seth Allen, Preston, Poor Homie Rich, etc. So I got it. Seth gave it to me. Seth gave it to me on Sunday after Swampfest. So I haven't had a chance to watch it. I really wanted to try and watch it, but I just haven't had the time. So,
Bay Area.
but I heard it's good. So I heard there's some fucking.
Did you say Barry about that part?
No, there was a couple
Oh.
clips before that.
But maybe after I watch it, we can talk about it next month too. So give it another plug. So,
Hell yeah.
but link to the trailer and link to buy it. I always be like support actual physical copies of DVDs. You know, like it's such a core part of BMX that I don't think should ever go away.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
even if you don't have a DVD player.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say I don't
it's
got
like-
anywhere to play this, but
Yeah.
cover's dope.
Yeah.
No, I got a disc drive. I just gotta find it. Sucks that DVD players are becoming less and less of a thing. Gotta have a PlayStation or something.
I was calling this dude Kid B22. That's his Instagram name.
Damn.
But
This guy is jibby.
Do you want to see that again?
That was sick. That was so dope.
But the whole video,
Yo, that
is
was
like
sick.
such a mellow like.
Is it a part of his?
Yeah, it's like 6 minutes long, mellow, fucking cool vibe, but like not mellow in the sense of like I don't like purposely cool.
He's
you know?
talented.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was not mellow.
What?
No, like not the like it's.
But
jibby.
leading up into it, it was.
I just meant like
I didn't
his-
think that jib clip was
his
gonna turn into
vibe-
that.
His vibe is like, yeah, I'm just cruising around,
Like, not trying to,
Yeah,
like-
like look at the lead into this
I've
is
only
like
seen-
so.
Oh, this
long.
is him.
Yeah,
This guy is so sick.
and he writes for Stranger.
Okay, I feel bad about the Stranger thing I said. That was one of those things I said on here, and then I leave. I'm like, damn, I feel bad. Stranger did do a lot of amazing stuff in the beginning.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything in
Yeah,
forever,
yeah,
so I didn't
yeah.
know they were even still doing it. So shout out to Stranger. Shout out to Stranger because you got this dude on. And
Yeah.
he's a
That was
shit.
wild.
You'd never think that techie ledge clip would lead into those.
I know.
No,
right?
not at
Please.
But
all.
the whole video is so sick. It's just
Alright.
such a fucking cool like. I mean, I could probably click anywhere and there's something like.
Yeah, let's watch a couple more clips.
It's just like this confidence in like the editing and the filming too. You know, that's like, you know.
He's dope. Not one of these
Yeah.
clips is lame. Every clip is so sick.
Like the song too.
Good
So,
vibes.
yeah.
Creative and talented and goes big. That's a good combo.
So, shout out to them.
Seriously, no one's at that jib level that goes
It's
that big. too, right?
it's like the child of Simone. You know what I mean? Like he's from Barcelona, and he, like it's just like you're like, oh, that's really fucking cool. I want to ride like that. But then eventually,
with-
he's
I
so
know.
good he can add his own shit.
And
Yeah.
a little Sean Burns influence too. Like that was
right.
a big crank flip to flat.
Harrison, I gotta remember to keep this music low. Sorry. I was like,
This
this song,
dude is
yeah, this
so
song
sick
is
and
so
so
sick,
cool.
and I'm like, oh shit, turn it down.
This kid's awesome.
That
Or
was
dude,
fucking sick.
he's a man. Him and Casey Starling are like
Big fucking 180
homies.
bar. He's one of the double bars.
Whoa.
That was sick.
He fucks with the pole jam.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, the California video of the split edit with Casey was sick.
Yes, that
Like,
video was rad.
Fucking awesome to
Back
see.
to back. So that was last month,
I'm
right?
pretty sure that was
Wow.
awesome.
Boom.
Yeah.
That was a
That
really
was-
nice bar peg.
That was
Yeah.
chill.
like he did it like at the top of the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rode with this dude in Philly a little bit. He came out with Casey, and like I didn't know who he was, and we were just cruising around. He just did like a hot bar. We were like bombing a hill, and he hot barred like so fast. I was like, "Who the fuck- who are you?" Like, and then this stuff, I was like, "Oh, he's sick." Just when you see something someone
don't-
does, you're like, "You're good.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
really good."
yeah. I love this clip.
Had that dude open the door for him. Solid.
It didn't look like it was planned. Like,
Yeah.
didn't, like the way the guy came out, like, and he stops
No.
on the stairs, like, what the fuck? Sorry, rewound a little too far. J button getting me.
He's like, "Sweet, the dude's got me."
That guy's just chilling.
Yeah.
He's like hitting a joint or something. Like, God damn, life is cool.
But let's see how much we got left. It's a short one. We'll watch the whole thing. Fuck it. Go give it a like.
Yeah, big shout
Yeah,
out.
go
This
give it a
dude's
like over
rad.
on Dig.
Him and Casey are doing it.
Yo, what a spot.
Yeah.
You get hyped when you see East Coast riders, Jonas. You're a man from the East Coast. It's always like a whole different vibe of like street rider. I feel like.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more raw. You don't have
Uh-huh.
the perfect rails. Setups are a little bit. You have to be more creative.
It definitely looks freezing in all of these clips. It looks like
Yeah.
unrideable San Diego weather.
Oh,
Weathering
yeah.
the elements because you just want to ride.
So,
Yep.
congrats.
And Animal has been doing it for a long time. So shout out to Animal.
Cole?
Cole's on fit.
Yeah.
It's funny because you were saying something before we moved to this video about like how like dudes, it's just hard for him to come up now. Like like Cole and Johnny, and I was like,
Yeah,
give
yeah,
it a second,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
coming
yeah.
up, and I
Hell
feel
yeah.
like 2 months later now they're just
Yeah.
like they're on pro.
No,
teams.
that's
Like,
good, that's
if you're
good.
good enough, you will get in there.
Yeah.
Cole
But-
Volker.
Definitely an awesome video.
Brap.
Yeah. Perfect way to open it up, of course. And unfortunately,
Yep,
turned it
Cole
down.
and fit. That's another good fit.
Good fit. Pun intended. But
Stu make this video?
I think Stu, yeah.
Love that Stu's working with Fit and S&M
Yeah.
now. Stu is the man.
But full thing, I'll click through a little bit. The video is dope. But
Play
I
that
don't-
banger.
Yeah.
It's like alley-oop 180 that looks just so unreal. It's right
Oh,
after
shoot.
this. This is messed up too. Cole's rad because he's super tech and just is like a tech street rider, but then blast training stuff. That was
Delayed
so
180.
sick.
That was like a gap to 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that clip.
It looked like he didn't actually
And I
look
love
like
how the new Vans GT ad thing that they have his dad do. He's wearing the same helmet. Like he's just like, Cole, let me get your helmet. Like,
That's so
the downside footprint.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's
He's
so
wearing
funny.
Cole's helmet, or maybe it's Dave's helmet that he lets Cole use. I don't know.
It looks like an up rail 180, like an invisible up
So
rail
sick.
180.
He's like
So
jumping
sick.
straight and then
Yeah.
just rips it around.
One more time. Imagine the rail. Right side rail.
Shout out Cole.
Yeah.
180.
That's awesome.
Cole Volker. He's doing it.
Hell yeah. Sunday Julian.
Ooh, I
Dude,
think
this
this came
whole-
out like back to back.
This whole video is so good.
Yes. This is like when you gotta.
I like when there's a heavy month of like fucking video parts. This is he's like kind of Reiki's. Like you like need to
yeah.
fucking not quite as uncomprehensible, but like you
Reiki's
really
is more like trick in, trick out. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna hit all my pegs on everything.
yeah.
Did
And
his
not
wheel
and
fall off
yeah,
before
not
that?
tighten his
no.
front wheel apparently.
Forgot to put it together out of the bike bag.
This should be cleared music. Who knows?
That was sick.
I think Odyssey clears music.
Yeah.
Or it's Sunday. Sister brand.
What a good rail.
Yeah. Are we full quality here?
Yeah, after one of these
Yeah.
hazy blue juicy IPAs, a coffee, and watching all those bike videos, it's a goddamn shame it's raining.
I know.
When are we gonna do? Ride bikes in the garage.
Garage biking.
Just hot bar spins.
Do them for like 2 hours after this.
Like, okay. Big shout out to Zach Kramus too, because man, he does. You see something from Odyssey or Sunday come out like almost every other week, and it's something good. And usually he's the man behind it.
It's fucking hard. It's hard.
That was sick, and then this next clip goes so hard. That's unreal. That trick is so hard, and then this one's
pops
clean.
Out of every grind. Nice.
That was dope.
Oh,
he's got a swag going too. His bars are getting far back. It's cool looking, like wide bars, and they're just like, I feel like they're getting like more and more far back. Steve Cuesta stees.
Oh, like in his lap.
Yeah, they're like dropping back.
I know.
Cool.
I'm gonna
I feel like
attention.
no one does that anymore.
He looks so chill right now, but he's probably in pain.
Chilling.
He's like, I'm gonna go ride for a couple weeks. That ankle just rolled. That clip was so nice. All these clips, man.
You want to watch the whole thing?
I mean, up to you. I've watched this a bunch of times already. I'll watch it again.
We'll click through a little bit. There is some of the backwards ice stuff like this. Shit
all
is
these clips, dude.
So good.
Yeah. He's cool because this is the kind of riding that I'm like the worst at. So it's so fun to watch, like someone that's good at ledge riding. Like, wow, he makes ledges look so fun.
Yeah.
This is definitely not clear. Sorry, I have to be a nerd.
Like backwards over switch pegs.
Oh man,
you have to be a BMX nerd,
like,
or just a really core street rider, I guess, to
landing something like that is just so satisfying.
Yeah.
Probably don't know the feeling. Good handshake.
Firm.
Yo, just jibbing.
Yeah, he jibs.
And he's not after the whole claw thing. He's not riding for anybody else yet, right?
I don't remember. Yeah, because wasn't there some like that was some drama like in the first BMX news we ever did?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For a second. Locked.
Yes.
Oh man, that manual switch 180 he does in this is crazy. He's very good with the switch too. Switch pegs, switch footed, switch 180s, switch spans.
This was.
Yo.
You could do a gap to hippo too.
The
Gap to
hippo.
hippo.
Got to do
That was
something
ridiculous.
there. Yeah. Another amazing spot.
Yeah.
This, I love this one.
We'll cut it off after this one.
Yo.
The rollout.
Fucking the rollout, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that clip's so crazy too. Look at this one.
Boop,
boop,
boop.
Ew.
He's crazy, man. So talented.
All right, we won't give up the banger.
Yeah, just go watch it.
Colt Crew, Trevor Siglock.
Cool. This was super good too, and like pretty much opposite kind of riding of Julian.
Yeah.
Pegless, pools, shredder, slasher.
Should we show the banger? The banger is pretty wild, but whole bunch of pools, which obviously I'm a huge fan of.
He does that crazy like curve wall ride pool thing. Whoa, he went to Australia?
Yeah.
Didn't even realize that the first time.
No, that's Riverside. No, I'm just joking.
I was like, shit. Where was our joke with Gary? Sereno Valley.
Yeah, right. Sereno Valley.
There's that one curve wall like in a pool over the stairs. It's insane.
Oh,
I don't know where it is. Whatever. You got to watch it.
Yeah, he actually rode my pool when we did the backyard thing, and out of everybody, his like first drop in, he was like,
he's a pool rider.
You could just tell. I'm like, you are completely comfortable and you ride pools all the time. Like,
yeah, look at all those pools he rides.
That's an amazing skill to have.
Yeah,
just those hard transitions that no one can ride.
And he like does a lot of cool things in a pool with his pedal grinds and like all the curve wall rides both ways. And cause a lot of times people just ride pools and you're like, oh, that just looks really hard to ride, you know?
Yeah.
But he like has crazy tricks in pools.
and he runs that DIY.
Yep.
That Have you seen that? I think I posted it to Instagram recently, but it's like
I think he has
just
clip in here.
it's just a ditch that he just builds a bunch of shit at, and he does a bunch of cool shit in Long Beach. Like it seems like he's fucking everywhere.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he rode for Colt until this.
I need to send Rob, but yeah, I was sick.
Yeah,
Was that the banger?
That is
That's
yeah.
insane.
so tight.
Yeah, Trevor. He's a cool dude too.
Yo,
That was insane.
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Just flying at the wall like that on your pedal.
I know.
Street Vacation, full length, came out last year, but recently online. I got the time code built in. How do I do that? Alex Duleba, if I say is right. Is this the right time code? What did I say? 2:16:14. Yeah, we're right there. Kind of in the same vein as Trevor, just fucking mostly pegless, but all over the place. Just fucking weirdo combo grinds. Like literally, there's like 5 or 6 grinds in here that nobody has ever done. But the whole section is just like, it's just fucking cool. It's been about 6 months since I've seen this, so no specifics, but I remember this section just being like fucking.
That was sick. Yo, what a spot.
Looks like he's from an area too that
Yeah.
not many people ride because these are all super fresh looking spots.
But just a fucking
Yo.
awesome section overall.
Hell yeah.
Whole video is dope too, but Alex's section is definitely the standout to me. Woodward BMX show. I have not watched this.
I
I've not
watched
had a
some of
chance.
these. They're actually really entertaining.
Yeah.
It's good energy.
Doesn't the major do a 1080 in this one or the second
This
one?
is
The second one, I think.
the first one. Should I watch that one?
How long are they?
This one's 11 minutes. I don't know how long.
I think they're
the other ones
both good.
I mean, I don't think we got to watch the whole thing for
Yeah.
the news, but
are. But cool series. Like just like, I mean, this runs through the squad right here, so I'll shut up.
These kids are so good.
yeah, this is sick.
Both
Whoa.
sides are ready to lay it all on the line, but only one team can be crowned the season 1 Camp Woodward BMX champions.
My name is Chase Paza.
That was almost like a Road Fools intro with the woman's voice and stuff.
So on the show this year, we have Team Bestwick and Team Nyquist, 2 different teams, which is really cool because both of those guys are
Nyquist has
BMX
so much
freestyle
different
program
stuff.
advisors, respectively.
He does
They're
this. He's like the
coaches for
Yeah,
some of
right.
of
national
the
teams in the world
USA
right now.
team.
They
I mean,
just
obviously,
Still
this
like
is
a
a lot
sick
of stuff
rider.
to cycle through, but I think they did this in like July of last year.
Huh.
Like to edit the whole series probably took a
Mm-hmm.
long fucking time.
And then now, kind of at Woodward, coaching
Jamie actually put my name in the pot for like producing this series, and I was
Wow.
like, I cannot do this. Like,
Add that to your
I-
list of things to do.
I know, right? Like I was like, it was in the middle of my burnout phase too. I just like did not take it seriously.
I have a stacked team, and we are gonna crush it.
But it's cool. As far as I know, it's gonna be every Wednesday on YouTube. They're dropping a
Sick.
new one, and then eventually it'll make its way to Fuel TV as well. So
Fuel TV's coming back?
it's been back. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah,
Like, what the
they
hell?
got. That's another weird one. So
It used to just be
Um,
UFC.
right.
years.
Yeah.
Fighting channel.
Fracture. Pretty sure this is Felix's.
Oh, I haven't watched this yet.
Yeah. Michael hit me
Wow,
with it.
7.5 minutes.
Yeah, Michael hit me with the time code. So
What, 7.5 minutes? It's not just one person's part though.
no, it's a mix. Yeah,
Oh.
that was sick.
7.5 minutes seemed to stress you out.
No, it's just like, wow, if one person went in on that. That's
No, yeah, it's a
Felix
mix.
makes 7.5 minute
Yeah.
parts,
Yeah.
monthly.
He's a fucking weapon.
He's a weapon.
Wow, we both said it.
I copied you. I
Ow.
was just like, I
Alright.
agree. He
That
is a
was a
weapon.
sick 180, manual 180 spot.
Fucking rain. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch this one either,
Yeah,
honestly. So, but Michael says it's good. So
Felix is so sick because he puts out all his own stuff, and he's always doing stuff with his like homies, and then team trips, jams. I guess that's why he's Street Rider of the Year 2 years in a row.
That is true. Yeah.
He does it all.
Do you know how to pronounce that?
Nope.
Try and pronounce it.
The thing is that the
I don't even know
letters
what those letters
the
sound
letters aren't the
like.
same thing. Yeah, like the H is not the H. It's not Latin.
I think there's some numbers in there too.
So there's a funny story because I've been to
Try
Russia a
and
few
pronounce
times,
that.
and I've literally been like, what does that mean? I was like Quebecan type or something like that, and I was trying to ask the dude that was showing us around, and he was so confused. And it's like because the K is not a K to them, you know, like it makes a totally different sound. So it's like,
oh yeah,
you can't even pretend to know. So.
Yeah.
And the language has a different alphabet. You are fucked.
Yeah. What kind? Sorry, I shouldn't have a brain
far
right
as
now. 220.
Communicating and getting around.
I'll turn it down. What do we got? Some foot jammies.
Good ramp rider.
Love a good foot jam.
It just seems like a solid park mix at it. So
that's what's cool about these.
Whoa,
nice! That was the sickest hat fun ever.
Yo,
it's pretty crazy how many good indoor parks there are in other places of the world.
Yeah,
like insane ones.
Not here. And then battling Bali.
Hell yeah, Boyd. This is so good, especially like I said, just from getting hurt and food poisoning. He talks about it all in here. It's almost like a little mini documentary on his trip.
Yeah.
With some really good riding. It's almost cooler, you know, like not cool. It sucks he got hurt and everything, but like to see the behind the scenes of what does happen on a trip, especially when you go by yourself. It's like that shit's stressful.
Yeah.
So stressful. Yeah.
Happened to every pro. Like you go on a trip and get hurt second day, and you're.
So the premise was that Odyssey sent him out here to do like a whole video. Like he was down to just him.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I mean I would hate to sign up for that as a rider.
I know,
too.
same.
You know,
But
like
I
the
think,
pressure.
You know, shout out to Odyssey for doing that.
Yeah,
They're so
that's
legit.
cool.
But I think they got more than they could have asked for the whole.
Yeah.
I think Big Salad made this, right?
Oh okay.
I think that's who we went with him. But man, such a good little documentary piece. No, who goes on to Bali on a riding trip too?
Yeah.
It's such a sick idea,
Yeah,
and all the
Troy-
little parks look so dope.
Troy Charlesworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to Troy Charlesworth and Boyd because this is a cool video.
Yeah, the whole thing's such a good vibe.
You know, that was right after rolling his ankle.
Yeah.
How bad did that hurt?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because I think after this trip, he was out for a little bit. So, like, he just pushed through like a beast, like only like a BMXer would, and then went home. That was so sick.
Yeah. Look at this park, too.
I know.
Look at a pump track built around a fucking bowl. How sick is that?
I mean, I've really never cared about going to Bali till I saw this video.
Well, even like he went to.
I did not know there was this much fun stuff to ride.
Like, before
That's
this.
at like a resort. This little park? Yeah.
No,
the one he hurt his foot?
he went somewhere else. He went to like Jakarta.
Jakarta, yeah.
And then.
Sorry, yeah. I forget. He went to a couple places.
Wasn't there. There was some crazy bowl, I thought.
That thing, I'm pretty sure, is like at a resort. I've seen some skaters went there.
Oh, really?
And you like stay there and can just skate it all night, ride it.
I don't know. There was a crazy bowl in here. I was like, oh my god, it looks fucking amazing.
I can't remember which one. But yeah, he rode a bunch of weird little cool skate parks.
Another full length that everybody should give a watch. There's time codes 333-407. We'll jump around a little bit. Trying to make it. Oh, I'm seeing more Alex stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Crank arm fucking 180. Oh.
Yo,
who else rode that?
I don't know, but this guy's got spots I never see.
Yeah. Look, I feel bad turning off the music always, but
that was cool.
that's probably what it was. There we go. Just cool ass shit.
Mhm.
Cool ass bike riding.
Yeah.
What else we got? Joey Bags. Joey Battaglia. I never actually said his name outside of that, but
For DansCon.
I think we all know this dude in the sense of like doing turndowns and fucking 540 spins and crazy,
Yeah, he's
you know. But this is
he's
an all
badass.
street part,
Really?
So, pretty cool. Just like different
That's a
stuff.
sick spot.
Like, I mean, that's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yo.
He's so good with that stuff.
Whoa, look at that thing. But sick to like have a dude step out of his comfort zone, quote unquote. you
Yeah.
know,
He's
so
rad. He's been putting the work in too. You always see good footage of this guy like consistently.
Yeah, and
Isn't
so
that
much now,
DansCon?
like park riders stick to park and street riders stick to street.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
a
cool. to see
BMX
footage.
rider just riding BMX,
yeah.
doing pedal grinds. So let's see what the banger is. I haven't seen this.
I haven't seen this either.
Just gonna spoil it. I'll spoil it.
Danscom too got a team going. I
Yeah.
noticed.
Ooh, in the
3
snow.
turned out in the snow.
That looked not fun.
Mm.
Wow. He actually.
Hey,
oh,
hard
yeah,
worker.
let's
He's like,
see.
I gotta go get this clip.
Yeah. I don't fucking care.
probably
Why is the
cold.
snow sideways? Does it just float around like that?
I don't know. Looks windy.
Happens, yeah.
Oh, that was cool. I'll bump jump into the curve wall.
Fun fact: I never saw. I was 22 when I first saw snow fall from the sky.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I'm
what's
so
really crazy
I'm
is,
so
like-
San Diego.
Yeah, but it's like 35 minutes away, snowing right now. You know, it's not that far. You're a beach kid. You lived at the beach.
Have you ever made a snow angel?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess the beach.
Oh,
is
is
a
this
little
the
bit
after?
further away.
This is the after.
Ooh,
That was sick.
This dude is good.
Yeah, he's fucking good.
So good. Hell yeah.
What else we got? Toei in China. I gave this one a. I think this is another
This
Charles.
recent?
This is another Charles. Yeah, so he's the same guy that made the.
And they recently went to China. I feel like I thought China was like.
I
super
mean, it's pretty
crazy right
fucking
now.
new. I don't know.
I think you can travel there again, but yeah.
Like they just got out of the lockdown. and
That's
stuff, I thought.
amazing that they went there.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but same dude that made Boyd's video made this.
Cool. They
so.
travel. I guess Asia.
They're,
from
they're a lot
China is
closer
like,
to
it's
yeah,
like
they're a lot closer to China than we
Get
are.
a round of applause from everyone. That's what I want when I ride.
Right?
Still so far. I don't know how much closer they really are. It's
Imagine,
still so far.
imagine if you just had a squad like that.
It'd be too much pressure, though. I
Maybe
don't
when
know if I can
Dennis's
handle it.
YouTube channel kicks off, this is going to be every spot, just women.
I hope so. It's really what we're going for.
I would start joining more of them.
Fun fact: Jonas loves Asian women.
Don't say that.
It's true. Every girlfriend you've had has been an Asian chick.
That's not
which
true.
is awesome. Well, since I've known you.
Okay.
Don't say that. It's true.
Wow,
It's cool.
the drop. That was scary. This is the clip that I earmarked. Next one.
Yo, crazy.
That is so crazy because I feel like every time
Is that Gemma dude?
Yeah, of course.
He's so sick.
I'm
He went
gonna-
to China
I'm gonna-
with
I'm
them.
gonna hit it with
so
the-
they all
I'm
went to
gonna hit
China
it.
together.
I'm gonna hit it with the YouTube slow mo.
That's crazy because like being an American, all you hear is like the crazy stuff happening in China with COVID and lockdown still, and
I don't know how old this footage is.
that's why it has to be old.
But
we
see
just-
his back peg fall every time I've seen him do this trick. His back peg falls off early.
Well, look how he
making
has
it-
to unwind.
I mean,
it.
dude,
it's like he goes
I'm-
to his bottom bracket to unwind it. It's
Yeah.
so
It's like a-
sick.
It looks like he's did his first tabletop out of a quarter pipe.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
But it's a
that
fucking
clicked?
dangerous,
This dude's rad.
dangerous fucking rail trick.
Yeah.
How sick is that?
Yeah, the homie's sick rail ride.
Look how thin. It's probably thin.
It's
up
overshadowed
there
by
too.
this.
Oh,
Yeah.
such a crazy trick. So,
That's cool. China footy.
Mr. James
to know if
Peace
this is old.
always produces
Yeah, he
the
does.
fucking most entertainment. So,
Yeah.
link in bio, but not link in description.
Link in description.
Ghetto ramps. I don't know what this is. 50 seconds. I think maybe this is the. I think we posted this on Instagram.
Oh, this is the dude from New Jersey. So sick. Damn it, what's his name? Brain fart.
TJ Luther?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we posted this on Instagram.
Threw it fakey. Or I threw it fakey.
What the?
It's funny because he's got like he really reminds me of like a little bit of a Garrett Steez. And Garrett used to always ride these kind of ramps back in New Jersey too.
Mm-hmm.
Those ramps they had at Augie's house. This dude's good.
What is that rolling for? Is there trails?
Just a bank. It's not a roll, it's a bank.
It looks like a fucking...
No, it does look just like a roll-in. Being funny. But it probably is just a bank to blast.
Maybe, yeah.
Like a bank quarter thing. There it is.
That is wild. What else is coming? That wasn't the banger? Steezy.
He's good.
Yeah. Look at that fucking kook.
That's from Pat came to my house to film a vlog.
You know what? It's funny. I feel like you reignited everybody's YouTube channels.
All right.
I feel
sorry.
because
Sorry,
because didn't Chad restarted now?
I mean, Chad never quit, but
Andrew went away, right?
Yeah, I think Andrew's been gone for a
yeah,
while. But.
So, and then Pat restarted.
Great, I helped revamp.
Who
vlogs.
else? Who else?
Yeah.
BMX.
No pressure, but keep it going.
I think people were like, I don't know. You know, I don't want to speak for people, but I feel like when people are like, "Oh, Dennis is doing it," like, so it's kind of cool now. Like, is it cool?
Yeah.
We can do this? All right.
I don't know about that. I think it's kind of like how I saw Colby doing it when I was hanging out with him. I'm like, this is a cool way to do vlogging, maybe. And then some other BMXers saw that, maybe, and they're like, oh, you don't have to just like film yourself drinking coffee and shit. Like, just go out with your friends and film it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe. Because
Yeah.
I got motivated when I never was into him until I seen how Colby made his, and I was like, oh, that looks really fun. Less scripted and more like organic riding with your friends. So hopefully I did that.
Hopefully.
And I'm not.
I mean, shit. More cool shit is more cool shit.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at anything.
Yeah,
Dude, I
you
swear
don't have to watch
my
everything.
brain
You
is
get to
not
pick.
working.
It's
I
early, man. Rainy day. And that
Swampfest brain.
terrible thumbnail of me keeps popping up at the bottom. Yeah, you got Swampfest brain.
Mm-hmm. Big
Who's
old 2 tires.
Who's the MVP at Swampfest, from your opinion?
Reed. Yeah.
Killed it, dude. That
Reed
ice
did kill
fakie
it.
was amazing.
He was just always present too. He was
Yeah.
always just fucking willing to do it. He's an energy source. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like when he's around, you like makes you come up as well. You know, like so. I'm always a huge fan. I literally told him again, like from the first time I met him, I was like, if I ever started a bike company, I would ask you to ride for me.
Wow, that's
like,
huge.
That's awesome. I've always been a huge fan of Reed. So
yeah, Reed is amazing. We were in Arizona talking about he did a ice on a kink trail, that famous, I think it's yellow, but a nice mellow kink trail. He does ice to over predator ice on a kink rail.
The one that's like it goes into grass. Or
I think
something?
it hits cement and then grass, regardless. So it's like a small rail. So
yeah,
it's not small, but it's mellow. But it's that trick is so crazy.
If you did some sort of like discography of like Reed's greatest hits,
oh my god,
you know, like it would be like
endless.
12 minutes.
He's one of those guys who will
like
do like the craziest banger on a
huge rails.
Yeah, that guy. So like, you put that all together. He has crazy video parts too, but his stuff like bangers are scattered all over.
Yeah,
jams. And trip videos.
It's funny when you're petting the dog and then your hand comes up. I just see all the the hair floating.
Retriever hair. He's a hairy boy, man. I wear
so is
sweatpants
Reed
over here now.
So is Reed.
Yeah. He's like a golden retriever of humans.
He
energetic,
is.
nice.
Maybe that's why
talented.
Maybe that's why I like him so much.
Yeah.
So, Coppin' It Sweet, 10 parts. Michael added this in, but some classic. Maybe
this is cool, Michael doing this, because it's like a bunch of stuff. Like you get to see random stuff too. It's not. It doesn't have to be the best stuff. It's like, look at little Calvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all Calvin.
Oh, I thought it was that dude. Is his name Callan? Who did the huge
Calvin
rail without a
steroids,
beard? I was like, what?
No, this is
his baby Calvin though.
This is baby Calvin.
Nikes, the set.
Yeah, the set.
That is a nice rail.
I guess I can. Perfect for me to nollie onto.
Perfect to no bunny hop warm up. Go for it. That's actually a better rail. Way better than the fucking straight down 14 stair.
Oh, is that the same rail?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look as nice from that angle. Like, the
What is that?
cobblestone.
Corona rail.
Yeah. But yeah, so
What is this? Just a bunch of cool video.
just a
parts?
bunch of raw stuff from the Coppin Suite, which was it was a full length, a DVD. Coppin Suite featured
Yeah.
full length sections from all these people: Jerome
Whoa.
Williams.
Rob.
Yeah.
Wow, I want to check this out. So it's like half Australian dudes. Jason Watts has a part. What the hell?
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff on here. Obviously, I don't know. Rob Wise, you want to watch that?
I'm down to watch.
Yeah.
That. Rob's coming
2
to
minutes.
town this month. We're gonna have Rob on.
Oh my god, Rob is so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a. Oh my God.
He stayed close
Rob.
to it.
Wow.
I thought he was gonna go to the right more.
He's coming to SD this month. He's gonna come out and ride bikes. Rob Wise is coming back. One of the best humans ever.
Holy shit, dude.
Calvin behind the camera.
Damn.
Wow,
got
that
into
was
it at, like, the sickest
even
part.
scarier
Yeah.
from the bottom angle.
Yeah.
He like overhopped it.
Landed in that tiny little.
Let's see. Wait,
Oh, his
did
whole
he
part's
redo
just
it?
one clip.
Right?
That's sick.
He probably barred it or something. Oh, there you go.
Steezed it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so calm.
Look at that launch.
Well, that looks like it's going to be interesting. Wait, what happened?
I already did it. It didn't show us. Or we skipped it.
Maybe. Were you getting it?
There you go now.
Oh, that was not the spot. I was thinking it was going to be that row. Too casual. More Rob Wise. Yeah. I'm down for more Rob Wise.
Yeah, same.
That's some other stuff. Instagram section. Let me know if I missed anything. What are we getting here? Hold on. Let me see if I got audio. I do not have audio. Oh, I think Michael threw this in just because it is this guy that's just out there.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's like a trick you can try forever. Also.
Tanzania.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
I love trying
Worldwide
stuff like that
BMX.
and just not getting it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tanzania.
Wow.
BMX is all over the place. This dude's sick. Been seeing
Yeah,
him
this one
around.
was sick.
Wow, what a line. It's got everything. I want to take my shirt off during a line like that.
Oh, look at you, top comment.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sick. See a lot of him. Damn. I love when a whip like bounces off the ground.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh,
yeah.
Dream
powers it
whips, dream
through.
whips.
What?
Oh, this was sick.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was so sick.
Craziest shits always happen at that nowhere BMX film.
Yeah.
Dart in.
The clip of fees.
Sick frame.
Ah.
Gotta turn the music off.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Darn's the man.
So he had
Don't
so he had
strong.
like 10 minutes to ride the course. So
Is that it? He's good.
yeah, that's
Little
what in
practice.
his caption.
What is Rob doing there? Because he's not a coach anymore.
Yeah, and you didn't listen to the Nyquist podcast?
No. Nyquist Podquist?
Not Podquist.
Did you listen to Podquist?
Podquist.
No, I didn't.
Rob is helping Nyquist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, and then this is a little slideshow thing that we did on Napolitan's collection of bikes, which is pretty crazy. So
Where does he keep all those bikes?
I guess in Ohio somewhere. But a lot of bikes. Pretty cool little feature. The feature's on the site, which I should have just grabbed that, but this is more digestible.
For a BMXer, Anthony is like such like not a BMXer.
Yeah,
Like how he's so organized. When I would stay at his brother's house, which was Anthony's condo he owned, and Seth Klinger and Ronnie lived there, he had his DVDs in alphabetical order. A fucking huge DVD case in alphabetical order.
No one does that.
No one keeps all their bikes like this, and they're like all.
I
like,
wish I could.
Yeah,
but like
OCD-ish or something like that.
I don't know what it is, but he is very organized.
Yeah,
on like another level. Look at that. He keeps all his bikes, and they're like all perfect. They look like they've never even been ridden.
I know.
It's amazing.
Look at those bikes.
Pretty awesome though.
I always dream about keeping my bikes like that, but it never worked.
I don't know how you couldn't just. It's so hard not to give them away to the homies.
Yeah,
but that's
true.
amazing.
That
if
is
you can
true.
Hold on
He
to
did say like one of the questions was like, "Oh, well, are these all of your bikes? Are you missing any?" And he said, "Yeah, I gave 1 or 2 bikes away."
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't keep all of them, but I think he said he started collecting them because he was talking to Lavin, and Lavin had the full wall of like trophies and stuff like that, and they were just like having a casual conversation, and he was like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "Man, the only thing I regret is that I just didn't keep my bikes." And so from that point on, Anthony started saving his bikes.
Yeah.
So but
it's a really cool thing.
It is
to
a
look
nightmare.
back
Because all my
at.
bikes don't look like that.
Right?
They're destroyed.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
I
all
know.
these like bikes that need to go to a graveyard.
You need to like rebuild it before you keep it.
Yeah. Get them fresh painted. Yeah, my bikes would just look like such haggard fucking.
That was so sick.
So crazy. It's funny because the first clip I thought it was backwards, like that little.
I know.
That is crazy.
It could if you reversed it.
Yeah.
It probably would still work.
Yeah, he's just 180 and up.
Yeah.
You should. Did Team Weed do a post like that? Don't they fucking?
Team Weed.
Well, they've been
Forgot
making
about
things like
that one.
backwards. So.
Yeah. I gotta follow that account again.
This is just
fucked.
ridiculous. Courage, man.
That's like something I do in my dreams, and then I wake up. And
That is really, really. People are really good at stuff like this, but courage is just.
Oh my god! To just block it in and
what
control
the
it.
Fuck, man.
And to
this
go
hurts people's feelings.
And to go into a quarter, not just
I know.
a bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is, dude, courage.
Insane. One more time, just for the sake of it.
How does he have that control and like no one else can do it?
I mean, you could see like Sam Jones, another fucking like wizard on the front wheel, game-changing stuff. Jeremy Lott, most impressive thing I've ever seen. Like, even if you don't appreciate it, like take a look at the comments and just.
It's because it's like, okay, now like Courage got to that level where it's like almost looks like a hang five. You're like, oh yeah, he can nose manual forever. He's got it. Like that's so impressive. But now he's like, I can go backwards forever too. He's like, here you go. Here you go. Here's something that you want to see some stuff. He's like, I'm going backwards now.
I felt like this one went a little under the radar. Duster up a rail to 180.
That's dope.
I don't think I've ever really seen people spin out of Dusters. So
yeah, that was sick.
Shout out to Mickey.
Yeah.
Keeping the Dusters alive too. Not many people do those things.
How many street riders ride 2 pegs?
What is he doing? Oh, I love that.
Oh
clip.
yeah, I put this in my notes. This guy was sick to watch this. So this is just an Instagram compilation he made, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yo.
This guy is unique.
Yo.
Dude. I don't know where this guy gets his influence from. What was that? Did he bar spin too?
I think he barred out of it.
What?
Smith Jeremy's, yeah.
All I can do is just like laugh in a basement.
Yeah, that's crazy. These clips are so amazing. Yeah.
What's his name? The actual name? Jeremy Smith.
French rider. Cool, man. You're killing it.
Must be rural France, huh?
Yo.
You knew this was.
This will forever be legendary. 50-something years old. 316 in the streets of Bogota.
That's inspiring.
That's inspiring, dude. I think he's like 51 or 52.
It's like so hard.
Look
to
at his
just keep
bike
it going
too.
like
He's
that.
brakeless with a gyro setup just in case he wants to throw his brakes on. Seats duct taped up. This was first thing.
You were stressed though, yeah.
You said he wanted to do bigger, right?
Yeah, I went.
He
I
just
wasn't
had it
really
in him.
stressed. I figured he had it.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, he jumped down at first, I think, and that was what scared me. But he did that so smooth. I was like, oh, like you got this, man.
There's another one that's
because you only see him really ride.
This guy posted this. I didn't plan on showing this, but
damn.
So he turned 47. I think this may have been a birthday grind.
What?
Ian Ford.
Yeah, I didn't know that was 47-year-old. I thought it was just like a young dude.
Yeah. That's something you don't see 47-year-old riders do. And he's wearing a little double hoodie too.
He's rad, man. He does not look 47.
No, not at all.
So sick. Feeble to feeble. Okay, so that's like the oldest creative street riding move. You know, like that is.
Yeah.
And like hard, technical, you gotta feeble that rail.
Riding street.
I like the celebration afterwards.
He
They're
looks
all
like
just
a
tweaking.
badass.
Yeah.
Dude.
He is a
Not like
badass. I
47.
haven't talked to him for a long time, but I used to.
47.
Yeah, 47.
So sick.
I want to do
He's
that
a
one at
doctor?
47.
No.
Dr. Ford. Fuck yeah.
So he's actually he like runs like a comedy show club in
Damn.
in Bourbon Room in LA and stuff.
Wow.
So he's a cool dude. I haven't seen him in a long time. Shout out to Ian.
Hell yeah.
And he's got a cigarette BMW.
He's selling it.
Yeah. So
Never really
pretty
wanted
funny.
a BMW, but I want that one.
Yeah. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love watching this stuff now.
I mean, this is like he's fucking playing, you know, like there's no.
It looks like
What
the
about
most fun, scary
The
thing
air
ever.
he does into the airbag. He goes like 30 feet high and just like, poof. Have you seen that one? Like where it's just flat and he airs as high as he can.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, if you go to R. Willie's Instagram.
I'm sure everyone's seen it.
Is it so? Because I think I didn't call it an open loop in this, but is this an open loop or not?
I don't
What is
fucking
this?
know what
Yeah,
this is.
it's like not anything, right?
This is our
Yeah.
Willie.
Yeah.
A training open loop. He could probably do it on an open loop.
That one to the right. Look at how high he is.
This one?
Look
Oh.
at that.
I did not see that.
Just
Was that like
Look at that, dude. That's like when we're talking to Morgan. That's like the world record air. He just hasn't landed it yet. That's what, dude. Now
it looked like the ramp
he's
shook
gonna
a little bit too.
You know how the mega ramps, like he's good on the quarter, but that's the one thing he can't practice on. Now it's gonna be game on.
Yeah.
If they do the big mega ramp again, which I would hope they would. Like now he's got that.
You're just laughing.
It is
It's
funny,
insane.
dude. It's like
Look at that. That's 30 feet.
Would
off
you
the
try and
GoPro.
jump it? Would you jump into it?
I wouldn't go that high.
No.
Dude, if you accidentally like pulled back, you would go to the cement.
I wouldn't.
You're
Yeah,
not
you don't
getting
even know how to
nothing.
hit it.
Well, he's got another one over there.
Yeah, he's got ramps everywhere.
He's so cool. That's his compound. It's just an airbag and like
we need that R Willie podcast for sure.
Yes, I want to go to his compound. That'd
This,
be so fun. It's like it seems like everyone who goes there like surprises himself, like leaves with like
Oh,
a
yeah.
trick they never thought they were gonna do.
I mean, this clip too is fucking
You just gotta always. We should
with a
replay-
bike.
Replay this.
Oh,
every
and that's
week.
not it. I thought that was the bike one that hit him in the face.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's still insane. But cool ass dude. I'm a fan. So I think I lost where I was in this
You've gone
placing.
backwards.
Yeah.
You're down a couple more.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. Double
Oh,
flip.
yeah.
Yeah, double flip
How's he
portion.
doing in the Olympic contest? He's so
I don't
good.
know. I feel
haven't
like he
s-
always gets like underscored.
He's one of those guys like either makes it or breaks it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be because he just does that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like from beginning to end, he's just going to town. He's good though. He's got all the tricks to get in the Olympics.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like the first person to double flip a real hip. Like that is.
He
crazy.
makes it look chill,
Yeah.
but I know it's not.
It's so sick because I love the flip over hip. It's just like always like such a
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
steezy trick.
Yeah,
And
you're
he
good
did,
at those.
Oh, thank you. But like he just did that twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not good at those yet. Remains easy.
Yeah, no, it was like,
yeah,
because you think
just he's like eyeing it the whole way somehow.
Yeah,
flipping.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He did like the Sean Sexton, like a nice one, but twice. It wasn't like a gross double backflip and got it over the hip. It was like the hip flip twice.
Yeah.
And then this J2, he just out there killing it.
That is the biggest landing to land into.
So do you think, as somebody who I don't think you do double flips, but you flip spines, is that more scary or less scary to flip than a normal spine?
That's less scary. It's just like a big box landing kind of.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
Like to blast
visually,
double flip that, I would still rather double flip that if I had to do one than a normal spine.
Fair enough.
A normal spine, you just got no landing. Like he would have fucking landed on the flat.
That's a good point.
But that looked way sicker.
Yeah, I think visually that looks fucking amazing.
Visually, this looked amazing.
Yeah.
Just kind of hurt your brain. You're like, what? Yo.
Yeah, it's like a stop motion.
Yeah.
Effect.
Somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, Corey Walsh, go fast enough to go over the doorway and just like keep going."
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah. He goes all the way back.
He did
that
actually.
That was so sick. Is that a Japanese rider?
Looks
like it's Japanese.
No, Korean.
Nice.
Yeah. There it is.
Wow.
What a trippy spot.
The inner smart idea to get that inside angle. It looks so sick.
And then I think he has a pedaling one.
Oh my god.
Keeps going back.
Yeah. No, it was the same one. I only grabbed this is one that I posted, but I let him have the pedaling one.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Seoul, Korea.
Why am I blanking on his name? He always changes his fucking. He showed us around for the Vans trip.
Oh man,
our favorite.
The wall.
Yeah, he's got one of the best Instagrams right now in BMX.
Look at that! It looks like the most like brutal federal building ever that you would just be put in prison for riding.
Yeah, look. I think he went to Venezuela and hung out with Daniel Ders.
Yeah, it's filmed. It's filmed by Ders, so I want to know what else he did there.
I think he just went and got it stacked up, like Instagram clips, because he was posting everything.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe that'd be sick if he was filming other shit. What else is he gonna do? That was so funny.
I mean, I don't know. It looks like there's so much to do.
Did we talk about that line?
This one?
This one is so crazy because like you're just like, okay, cool, but you're like, when's he gonna do this loop? Because he's like the loop god, and then you're like, all right, maybe he's not gonna do it.
Where the fuck is this part?
I have no idea where he is now. You're like, oh, that was sick. He's not gonna do the loop.
Wow.
That was fucking dope. Oh wait, he's gonna do the loop. It's so easy. I feel like riding with him would be scary because he's gonna talk you into doing a loop. Yeah. And he's gonna make it look so easy, and you're gonna be like, shit. Like, all right.
He was riding. Does he ride for SE? Was he wearing an SE shirt?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It does look like an SE shirt. Yeah.
But he has Colt tagged in his bio. Okay. Whatever. See, there's my investigative, go back to news. George riding for, I don't know. This is the same clip. Wow.
That was
just
a crazy angle.
Easy. Just I guess looping is that easy if you can just get in your head that it's just riding the circle.
It's just so scary to commit to it because there's like no practicing almost.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, unless you have like a local capsule or something you do every day.
Yeah.
I see why he went to Caracas.
Oh, is that at home?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's coming to San Diego for a while too.
Plug. Oh yeah.
March or something.
That's now.
Now is March. Yes,
No.
He's coming soon.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Could be May, but he.
I
think we talked about this.
Did we?
I think so.
No, we talked about it because it was at Triple Challenge.
Okay.
But then he went a week later. That's why I grabbed it. He went a week later and actually pulled it on Resi. But he even says.
Don't. That was so sick.
So.
Chris Hughes.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Seems like
he's been around forever, and didn't see him forever. And now he's back killing it.
And then that is it.
I got we never talked. Gary put out the B-sides for his video. That was really sick too.
Was that
Gary's Odyssey video? He came out with the B-sides this last month. It's really good. It's always good to see like the raw clips and the tries and random stuff that wasn't in the video. That video part was so good. I think we've been talking about it for 3 months now.
True.
But
yeah, 22 minutes.
Yeah, 22 minutes of what it took to make that video part.
Yeah.
Rolling out after long drives up to LA area.
Yeah, the shin, the internal shin bruise that he had or whatever. That's in here. I remember watching.
So that's really good. Garrett's almost finished with backyard ramps. We don't really talk about that much, but Garrett Reynolds is like hand building his own setup in his backyard. Like it's like his little DIY project, and he's like doing it all himself. He poured a cement slab, and he's almost done. And people have been going over there recently, and it's been sick. Yeah, Garrett, man. 15 gold medals.
All those clips are so good.
15,000 gold medals.
15,000 gold medals. Endless. Just.
Well, oh my God.
Yeah. Now he's got this in his backyard. So it's kind of cool. He's gone like full circle because he always like at his mom's house. He had these cool little DIY ramps too. And now he's 31.
It's a cool set. It's a cool setup too.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't good enough, now he's got this in his backyard to tweak out on.
Is it possible?
He's getting better. Yeah. He's always getting better, like really fast too. He's like probably the rider that's like getting better like consistently more than anyone, and he's already the best. Yeah. No one's ever catching the boy.
Yeah, I filmed these stuff. This stuff
nice.
Is for me, but yeah, it's cool because I think he went through like he had some problems because he had like some endangered birds and stuff like that. So it was like he had some like hoops that he had to jump through to get the slab made down there and stuff.
He did it all really legit. Took a while, but now he's finally like able to build whatever he wants. And he's just back there doing it on his. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are helping him, but it's like his project.
Yeah.
There's a Troy McMurray S&M vid, like a 44-minute documentary thing that I still haven't watched.
Troy.
Yeah,
but it's
huge fan of that guy, so I can't wait to watch it and S&M. So if you like Troy McMurray and S&M, this is probably really good.
I didn't.
Just a sick rider, and anyone that I know, like from back, like Colin McKay and dudes from that era, always say like how cool Troy McMurray is. Like he gets a lot of love from like,
and he's out there doing it I think he has wrist surgery recently, so he's not riding right now, but he's out there fucking killing it and just loves BMX through and through. And his wife kills it riding BMX
That's
too.
So sick.
Like she like picked it up like in the last like 5 years.
That was
no
a
way.
Fucking huge 180. He didn't land it, but he almost did. He didn't have to land it back then.
No,
that was like way proper enough.
There was like a
I love how the filmer did not film him like going down the ramp.
There was a clip of him and his wife like doing backflips on a
his wife's doing backflips
on an airbag, but Troy couldn't do the backflip and she did.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
That's amazing.
Nathan Etney's Raw, so his Etney's Chapters part, which was like insane, came out however long ago, and they just dropped the whole Raw video, which is super good. Another one like Gary's B-sides, where you get to kind of see the behind the scenes of how gnarly these guys are.
You know what's crazy, because I feel like that part, it didn't really
didn't go
well, no, it just
didn't,
it just didn't find its way online, so people couldn't like continue to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
and it was at the end of the era of, like I said, I hate saying it, but like, dude, a lot of people don't have DVD players. Like people don't.
Yeah.
So this was like right in the beginning of that era.
That's cool.
So yeah, this came out and it's like
19 minutes of savagery.
Yeah. So now his Etney's part lives on the internet in a cool raw form.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's on the internet on Red Bull TV though.
Yeah, there's always weird stuff like that.
Yeah, you can find it on Red Bull TV. And that's pretty much. Mike Spinner is donating $500 to a rider at each one of those damn contests. Yeah, he hit me up about that. I was like, that's really cool of you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because he doesn't have to do anything for BMX, and he's just giving his own money back. So
that's cool. Yeah, so it's the best trick at any of the stops. So like the San Diego one, even if he's not there, he's just gonna watch the video footage and be like, this dude wins $500.
That's cool. Spinner EVL Nutrition just giving out $500 at each one of those.
That's sick. Is it through his company or is it literally just through him? Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, he's killing it.
Regardless, it's his money anyway. So
that's cool.
Yeah, and I think that.
Anything else? Jonas, you been riding much?
I've
Jonas,
been
how did you get into riding?
Where were you born?
I got into rodding. Yeah.
Actually, Jonas was the third Unclicked podcast ever, so you can go way back and listen
Yeah.
to the whole story about Mike Jonas.
Yeah, those are the early days at your old house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any other news? Market coming back?
Market's never died. It's always a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still rock market gear.
No, we actually did clean out the market garage and organize a bunch of stuff. So through our YouTube, going to be doing a lot more giveaways.
Oh, cool.
And stuff like that. And Odyssey's actually throwing in on the next giveaway. We just did one. We're going to announce the winner. So fun little thing going with the YouTube channel is trying to give out more giveaways because
Nice.
people have been supporting the channel through Vimeo, and all that money's going back to each
Venmo.
episode. Venmo, sorry.
Yeah.
I get Venmo and Vimeo mixed up.
Yeah, it's
Venmo, been supporting the channel, so I've been giving that money back, and people have been really into it, like, and I've been so surprised. So now, like, I want to give them something back, so there'll be like a raffle. Like,
Cool.
basically, like, anyone who throws in that will go to a raffle. If it's not like in the following episode, it'll be in a episode. So any donation gets put in a raffle to get back a little bit.
Nice.
But
Oh, yeah.
shout out to all the people
Cool.
for supporting the channel through Vimeo. We were gonna make stuff.
Venmo.
Venmo. Should we start a Vimeo just because I keep talking about it?
Yeah, let's go to Vimeo.
Yeah.
Switch.
But
Cancel.
But the
Cancel
Venmo,
the YouTube.
we were gonna make
Yeah.
stuff or whatever. Like everyone does their shirts, but I was like, dude, we don't need to make shit. Like, if you want to support the channel, just support it. And I was kind of just kidding, and then people started doing it. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Then I started
Yeah.
giving it
Yeah.
to the
So
next
funny.
episode.
Yeah.
People started seeing that, and it's like, it's just been this amazing way to support the channel through Venmo.
There you go.
Venmo.
I should. This is definitely not a thing for screen records, but I should. If I have time, super thanks. I should see if there is any that I need to respond to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. People
Yeah.
actually like support.
Yeah,
things
Lewis
like that.
Lewis Hughes gave some couple bucks.
Hell yeah.
And
Oh, so
Team
th- so-
Planos gave €6.
Oh, that's sick.
Sick.
Yeah. Pinoy Dragon gave $2, and Connor. Yeah, we got a lot. Pinoy Dragon again, and our mystery guy CM4130. Even though I know who that is now.
Sick.
So he actually texted me. I know him.
That's
So,
cool. I'm sure
yeah.
like we never shout that out even.
Yeah.
So there's a little thing you can donate to Unclicked.
Yeah.
Just
Shout
to-
out for that. Shout out to Oscar Blues. Thank you to Mike
Yes.
for coming in.
Yep.
Good to see you, dude. Thank you to you.
Thanks to everyone killing
Yeah.
it in February.
Yeah.
I think
And-
the highlight was Swampfest for sure.
Yeah.
Huge shout out.
And then so podcast wise, we got Mike Aiken podcast dropping next week. And then I think we're filming a Mike Hoder one next week.
Okay, cool.
And then
Dope.
And then I don't know. Maybe we'll just do Mike Jonas. So we just round out the month of Mikes.
I'd love to come back one day.
Wow, that would be pretty good.
So, or we find another Mike.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah.
find-
we need
yeah,
4
let's
mics.
find
There's,
one.
there's
Yeah.
some out there, yeah.
There's
So-
some. Hell yeah, Jonas.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you everyone for
That's all we
listening.
got.
That's
Yeah.
February. See you guys in the Mike Aiken podcast next week.
Cheers.
Yo. I've got to pee.
Yeah, me
Nice
too.
time.
Yeah.
10:14 to 12:14.